I'm here. I've made it. I'm not like particularly late, 5 minutes late. We're fine. I was going to set up a thing with Isaac where he was going to be like, is she here yet at 3 o'clock every day? But I'm like, no, this is just going to, because I wanted to do an if else response. It's like, if I'm on this scene, it doesn't say it. And I just couldn't be asked to figure out how to do that. Hello, it is Sunday. It is a beautiful day outside, and I have enjoyed 0% of it because I've been inside, mostly trying to wake up, and going through the footage from yesterday to see if we can get some decent clips. And that's there's 5 hours of footage, almost 5 hours of footage. So it's like that's a lot harder than it seems. So I haven't made much headway on that. I've made the clip of me reacting to Rune Factory, and just because Fast was right after that, Fast Fusion, I've obviously made that one as well. But there will be more. I'm going to be trying to turn them into a highlight reel that we can put up on like YouTube or whatever, to get an idea of how I typically react to things. So I thought that'd be really fun, and it'd give me something to do. I guess in the mornings during the week. So that'll be nice. What have I got today? I've got my cursed toothpaste flavored drink with me again today. I have also grabbed, so what I have in the kitchen, I couldn't remember what I had. I thought it was elderflower, but it's not. It's lime and mint. And I was thinking if maybe I put a little bit of that inside the elderflower and mint, then maybe it would take some kick out of the toothpaste sort of not texture. Texture's the wrong thing. Flavoring of it. So I'm going to try that now and find out if that just makes it worse or not, and then I'll learn my lesson and not mix silly things in my drink. So how are we all doing? Me and Barrels have been talking about Nintendo Switch all morning. Just sort of discussing like our thoughts and feelings about the whole thing. I'm still today kind of feeling like I don't think 300, sorry, I think my camera's in not quite the right place, 395 for the UK. I think that's okay. I actually understand the psychology behind it as well, because like in my head I'm like, oh, 395, that's not that much, but 400 is, and it's only £5 off, and that's kind of why that kind of pricing thing happens. It's to trick your brain into thinking that you're spending less than what you actually are. It's why we get like 399 instead of 400, that kind of thing. It's not a tax thing, it's a psychology thing. Right, let's see if adding a tiny bit of lime to this makes any difference. No, it still tastes like toothpaste. But, oh, hang on. But, oh, there is, okay, the lime does come through. That actually makes it a little bit, I might have to put some more in there. That's actually really nice. That's a little nicer. Okay, so I can go back to Trip and be like, hey, do you want to do a lime and mint instead of fucking elderflower and mint? Maybe that would be a bit more zesty, a bit more vibrant for people. So what was I saying? Yeah, so just been thinking about the Nintendo Switch most of the morning. Trying to figure out like how the fuck I'm gonna afford one, because I really want it now. So I've been looking over the footage again and being all like, this looks really cool. I kind of want it as soon as I can get it. And I just don't know how I'm gonna do that. Like, if I was, and we're gonna discuss this in a bit, because it'll be about the stream schedule going forward. So actually we can just sort of get into it. So at work I have been put on late shifts, which means I'm not getting home until like 10:30 at night, which means obviously I'm not going to stream at 10:30 at night. That would take me past 1 a.m. by finish time, and I think that's going to piss off my neighbors more than anything else. But also it's when most of you are in bed anyway. At that point, even at the weekends, I'm like, it's not quite right. I don't feel good about that. So there won't be the typical, like, 7:30 till 10. What am I doing? Close that down. I don't need that. Won't be any of that going on. But you'd think sort of like, because I'm on the late shift, I'm earning a little bit more money, right? And typically that is completely the truth. We get like a 10% uplift on our wages when we work on late shift where I work. And doing that 5 days a week, I'd be making, a couple £100 more every month than I normally would be. But what actually is happening is that I am having my hours cut to make things more manageable. So I've sort of discovered over the last, I don't know, a few months, over the last year, that genuinely I actually struggle with full-time work. It's just one of those things where you don't really think about it because everything's so short-term, everything's so reactionary. But ever since being in full-time employment, I have had this consistent, ongoing getting signed off of work, whether it's for like 2 weeks or for a month, depending how I'm feeling at that time. And it keeps happening, and it's happening more than once a year in some cases. Like maybe I'll go through a long period of just like getting by and being fine, and then all of a sudden I'll have like this really bad mental health stumble. And so I'm needing to take a break, and I can't quit my job. I got bills to pay, right? I've got responsibilities, I've got things that need to be done. So I just take a little bit of time out of work, and whether that's through using my sick days or through getting signed off, that tends to be what seems to continue to happen. But pulling further back over the last year and looking at the genuine history of it and seeing how regularly it happens and when it started happening, it was specifically when I started working full time in I want to say it was 2015. And so it looks like it's something that I've like just sort of stumbled over, thinking that it's like I just have a depressive disorder, which isn't not true. It's definitely a factor. But yeah, it's sort of it looks like it's a thing that I've just been covering up with medication and taking these days out whenever I need it, as opposed to looking at what the causes are. And why it's a consistent pattern. And it looks like it's just that I'm getting overwhelmed, overstimulated, over everything. Just everything's too much. And discovering that kind of this year, like while I was filling out the PIP paper forms and I was looking at like the history, my medical history, I was like, oh, this is actually very bad for me. So we've made the decision, and this was mostly why I wanted to apply for PIP. Like originally it was just because I was like, I could just do with a top up on my wages just so I can afford things a bit easier, because everything's so fucking expensive, especially when you live alone. Yeah, it was originally that I was just going to be doing it for that, but it very quickly became, actually, I think this might be an option for me to just not work full time in the future if I get awarded it. But that's an if. I can't rely on an if. I require something a bit more substantial. So now that I'm on the late shift, and it looks like it's going to be benefiting my general health, because I have found that I'm not getting as overwhelmed as easily, and I do find it a bit more sort of like I don't get as anxious while I'm walking around in my normal workspace. Which is a really big deal to notice. So there's that. And while I don't like it, I don't like coming home at 10:30 at night. If it's going to be making me feel better, it also gives me the opportunity to, because I get paid more, to cut the hours. So starting from next week, so tomorrow, I only work 4 days a week. And I'll be making slightly less money by cutting that one day off, but by being on late shift payment, I'll actually be making slightly less money than I was making last year, but I only have to work 4 days a week. So, and that's what's leading me to talking about the schedule going forward. So there's going to be, I basically, I got to choose which day I have off. They were quite okay with me having long weekends, but I didn't think that would actually benefit me if I wanted to do that. I was like, yeah, a long weekend is nice, but I don't think that's actually going to help me in the long run, because I get overwhelmed. I get quite easily these days, if I'm honest. And I find like by a Wednesday, I'm really dragging myself towards the finishing line. So I've decided to cut out Wednesdays. Now that means I now have Wednesdays free to do as I wish. And so starting from next week, I am planning to do a stream on 2 streams on Wednesday, because I won't be at work and I won't have to, rush to get ready. I can do everything in my own time. And so the idea is that I'm gonna do a stream on Wednesday from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, go away for a couple of hours to go have dinner, and then from 8 o'clock till 11, then we can do another one. And I just want to trial that for a little while and see how it feels. Maybe it's too much, maybe it's not enough, I don't know. But yeah, so starting from next week, I will be doing a stream, 2 streams on the Wednesday, and then not again until Saturday and Sunday, which are both 3 p.m. But Saturdays are going to be an if or kind of thing. What was that? Was that an Xbox sound? Am I crazy? I don't know. Maybe I'm going mad. I could have sworn I heard an Xbox noise. Maybe it was my actual Xbox. I'm sorry, the controller turned off. Calm down. So yeah, Saturdays are going to be this depends. It won't happen every week. It's actually going to be the one that probably gets cancelled the most, because I gotta enjoy weekends occasionally. I can't be working all the time. And while I love streaming, it is technically work. So there will be occasional Saturdays where I will be unavailable for streaming. So Wednesdays and Sundays are going to stay the regular sort of times, hopefully. I do have I can't remember. I've got a I did hear an Xbox sound. It's on my phone. What is it? Claim your points for playing a game on a console for 15 minutes. I'm quite all right, Xbox. Do you want to shut the fuck up? Actually, I don't want those kind of notifications. What was I doing? I do have there is going to be a Sunday this month. So on the 27th of April, I actually have a seminar that I'm going to. It's an online one. So that day will be cancelled. But obviously I'll remind you all of that at some point, because that starts at 4 p.m. So that's not going to work. So I'll probably cancel that one and we'll move Dragon Quest to Saturday that week maybe. But again, I'll remind you all about this. I have already done the schedule update on my channel panels. Let me go and double check that actually, because I want to make absolutely sure. Don't play the video. Thank you. It's all muted, thank God. Schedule, let me double check it. So yeah, it's got today's. We're going to play Dragon Quest very shortly, and then next week. So yeah, next week we've got. So the plan is to do Entropy Center at 3 p.m. We'll be playing that for about 3 hours, and then on at 8 p.m. on the Wednesday. Did I say Saturday? I meant Wednesday. My brain. Shut the fuck up. Okay, things are hard for me sometimes. So yeah, Wednesday from 3 p.m. To 6 p.m. we'll be doing Entropy Center, and then we're actually going to be starting a new game. We're going to be at 8 p.m. on the Wednesday. We're going to be trying out South of Midnight. Which is the game by Compulsion, who previously made We Happy Few and what was the other one called? Contrast. And I've been kind of looking forward to this one. It's like a shorter adventure game. Apparently you can finish it in about 12 hours. So I'm like, I think that feels ideal. It's all a story set in the deep south of America, which we just don't get stories about that anymore. So or particularly ever. So I thought we'd give that a go next week. And I've currently got him written down as Dragon Quest for Saturday and Sunday, but that's not going to be the case. We're probably going to do South of Midnight again on the Saturday. So that's the plan for next week. So Entropy Center and South of Midnight on Wednesday, and South of Midnight Saturday, and more Dragon Quest on Sunday. Saturday and Sundays are probably going to be longer streams because obviously I have a lot more free time on those days, but obviously if any changes happen I'll post them in the Discord. So that's kind of everything. If anyone ever has any questions about them, you're more than welcome to ask. But yeah, so that's can we go back to the page that I actually want to be on? Thank you. So yeah, that's it. Our schedule will be changing from next week, and I will be posting the schedule update in the Discord as well, so that we're all clear on everything. And then if anyone has any questions, they can ask. Now, I just want to check something before we start on Dragon Quest. I've got this button on my Stream Deck. I always get the name wrong. And it's meant to, there we go, auto run. It's turned off. It's meant to auto run a test of my bandwidth every 10 minutes, and it's not been doing that. So I'm going to change that. I might actually change it to every half hour because I feel like 10 minutes is going to fuck around with it too often. Right. Okay. So enough of me rambling. I'm going to change the screen now and drink my drink of toothpaste. Yeah, it's a little better with the lime kick in it. So I think I'm going to do that because I don't mind this one, the mint one. It's just like, I really wish it didn't taste like specifically my toothpaste as an aftertaste. I like the lime. So I'm going to add a little bit more to it. And I'm gonna contact Trip and be like, hey, that elderflower drink, do you want to put lime in it instead of mint? As an option later on, because I think it might be better. Right, shall we head over here? Now I've got the game open. Oh, my music button's working today. It's doing its job. Found out what happened. It updated to a new version and it was no longer compatible over the last month that I've been away. Right, so I haven't made any progress on this since we last streamed this. I haven't gone back to look at what I needed to do. I bet there was some admin stuff that I have just completely forgotten to do. But as we're over leveled anyway, probably not going to matter all that much. So let me just open Blue Sky. I just realized I meant to have the guide open for this. I didn't even bother. So let me go and get that. Hopefully it's on the right page. We'll open that and I can read what we're at. Oh God, no, this is not where we are. This is, hang on. Oh, hang on. It might be actually. Do, 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 do. Did we go to Nautica after we fought Alizarin? I don't remember. Why hasn't that come through? Thank you, Isaac. You were a little slow on the on the uptake there. Welcome in, Hugs. Sorry, I'm just double checking things. Thank you so much for the resub.
595 sent along this message with their 2 months resub.
No, they didn't, Isaac. Why do you keep doing that? I'm gonna have to look into the coding of that and figure out why he keeps doing that. I don't think we did go there, did we? Because I went straight to Sniffelheim. So maybe we'll go back to Nautica first. Anyway, right. No. He's only meant to say they have a message when they have a message. I don't know why he does that, but welcome in. Thank you so much. Right. Where are we? What were we doing last time we were playing? Because it's been a month and I literally don't remember. Alan's quest to find his lost friends and a way to Arborea continues. And while sailing along in the Salty Stallion, he's surprised to find Eric stowed away in the hold. But the reunion isn't exactly a happy one, as it soon transpires that he has entirely lost his memory. Having welcomed him back into the fold, the friends must now seek out a means of alleviating Eric's amnesia. My message is that you are an awesome person. Keep it up. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind. I try. Oh, that's it? That's all. That's our summary? We have to go and get Eric's memory back? Okay. Right, I want to take a look. So I don't remember going back to Nautica, which is still grayed out. So I think I did zoom ahead and I was meant to do a bunch of stuff before we carried on, and I didn't do that. Shit. 2 quests we can accept and another we can complete, but not on foot. Go and speak to the Queen to catch up. It's so weird. Because I know we fought him, so why am I here? Alright, what's going to be the easiest way to get there? It's probably going to be from there. Right? Is that the right one? Yeah, this one here, I think? Is this the one? Yes. Let's go have a look. Let's find out. Yeah, it's way better with the lime in it. Because I might have done this. I just don't recall. And I didn't go back to look at the old footage before I started because I was so busy looking at yesterday's footage. Which I think I'm going to edit down into a short highlight video. I say short. It'll probably still be like 7 minutes long. Right. There was a map. There's something... Okay, hang on. Let's go talk to the Queen. Yeah. There's like a question thing up there. So, okay. I think I didn't do this. I think this is what I was meant to do off stream. And I didn't. For one reason or another. Hi, Queen, I'm back. Let me thank you on behalf of all of the ocean's daughters for seeing to Alizarin's removal from our waters. I fear the flame of hope was quenched by misery and pain, but thanks to you it blazes in my subjects' hearts again. Though Yggdrasil has sunk to earth, her will lives on in you. Heed the counsel of your heart and see your mission through. Remember, though the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns, all roads lead from the tree of life and to the tree return. Okay. I've been Marina's personal protector ever since she was a tiny tot, and what a lot of headaches that girl has gave me. To think that the late Queen's naughty little daughter would one day safely steer Nautica through the stormiest of waters. Hang on. The late Queen's naughty daughter. Okay, right. So you're talking about the current Queen. All right. It's enough to bring a tear to my weary, bleary eyes. No, I was meant to read that. Not only that, I'd love to see that big blue face once more. Shall I change you back into a fish you were before? Yes, yes, that's what I'm after. An excellent decision. Come then, I shall grant your wish, and in a trice you shall become a beautiful blue fish. Hell yeah! There you are, a fish. But if you tire of swimming free, I can change you right back if you come and speak to me. Excellent, this is what I'm after. Right, how can I just leave, or do you have to tell me to leave? Ooh. It looks like I can do it. It sounds fishy. It's because we is. I'm the best looking blue fish around. You look so very pretty in that form, in fact. I wish you'd come to stay in Nautica and live life as a fish. That didn't rhyme. Did I finally find someone that doesn't rhyme? You look so very pretty in that form, in fact. I wish you'd come to stay in Nautica and live life as a fish. She doesn't rhyme! She broke the rules. It must be holy providence that we're alive today. Although we worship different gods, come, human, let's pray. Oh, right, I see. I get you. No, we don't need to do that. We don't need to save. Right, I was after... There's one spot on the map, which I might already have this. I don't know. Because I don't remember if I did this or not. It is around... here, but no, it's all right. Oh, maybe I have to go up in this. Where does that take me? It doesn't. Okay. Fine, thanks. Descend. I can... what is this? Oh, there's a sparkly spot. Is yellow a sparkly spot in this? I don't remember. She did rhyme, sadly. Look, I like the rhyming. I think it's fun. No, there's... I don't think that is a sparkly spot. I think there's something else. But there's only this. Anyway. No! I didn't mean to... Fine. Right, we'll go over here, though, because we had a... There's a quest over here, which I might have picked up at some point. I really don't remember doing any of this, but considering it blocked off zooming to Nautica, here we go. It has been almost, yes, 600 years since the Royal Terrarium was founded. I was hoping to mark this anniversary by unveiling a new exhibit. An item that I first saw when I was, still a fresh-faced hatchling. Yes, it caught my eye as I made the perilous journey from the beach to the ocean. Alas, I have been unable to find such a treasure on the ocean floor. And being a sea turtle, I cannot go to the world above to retrieve it. You could. You might not die. But you, young man, you can travel freely between the ocean and the land. If you were to assist me, yes, I could acquire the exhibit of my dreams. Well, my boy, will you journey to the world above and bring me back this truly startling treasure? What is it? What do you want? Something specific. Go on, then. You will. Truly, you are a kind soul. Very well. The item that I seek is very unique in shape. That could have rhymed. Unique in shape. Almost like a long, legless squid. All right. I only caught a brief glimpse of it many years ago. It was atop a cliff that towered above one of your human villages. It was black and glossy. And large enough to fit a mermaid inside. It's a giraffe. But then, just as I was admiring its beauty, bang! It's Lonalulu. It's the cannon. It produced a cacophonous blast that sent a shockwave running across the surface of the sea. It took my breath clean away. Big Bertha. Is that a canon? I don't remember. I know the name. Ever since that day, that enormous, explosive, sleek black squid has never been far from my heart. He's really into firearms. If you have any idea where such an item might be found, could you bring one back to me from the world above? It will be the perfect exhibit, yes, to celebrate the 600th anniversary of the founding of the Royal Terrarium. I am counting on you, Luminary. Marking a momentous occasion. Okay. So that, I have a good idea of what to do there. We'll have to go back to Lonalulu. And then there is... Go down. I saw another one down here. There we go. Is it up here? Is it you? It's you. What happened? Why is there a gathering here? I am the legal counsel of the merman of the stand. He's been accused of flouting Nautica's supreme command. He saw a tasty-looking fish and, by his own admission, he sank his teeth into it without asking permission. I need to show the judge he's not a criminal at heart, but hatchling lawyer that I am, I don't know where to start. If I could read my mentor's casebooks, even just a little, I'm sure that I could build a case to safeguard his acquittal. I need to go and borrow them, but now the court's in session. I cannot leave. My client sealed his fate with his confession. If only I could quote those notes, I'm sure that he'd go free. Oh, Luminary, will you go and bring them back for me? A sovereign seal. What we... Oh, thank you, Luminary. You're as kind as can be. My mentor was an ace attorney, famed throughout the sea. It was to follow in his footsteps that I studied law. Alas, he left us long ago, and now lives on the shore. He built a hut upon a tiny island to the west, and hid himself away in self-inflicted house arrest. As you may surmise, he was an odd, unsocial sort, but always kind at heart, and true maestro in the court. If you could ask him for his notes on all the trials he stood at, I may yet get the chance to prove the law's something I'm good at. I do appreciate that. That's really good. I don't want to be terrible. Okay. So I think I know where that is as well, but I'll have to look it up on the map. It does have some recommendations here. So before you zoom off, we can finally purchase things at the weapon and armor shop. Let's go have a look at that. Yeah, send me back up. Rhyming at it with that is with what wait, rhyming at with at is cheating. It's fine. It's not cheating. It rhymes. I think it counts. All right, let's go to the weapon shop. That's the bank. I don't want that. Where's the weapon shop? Is it in here as well? Oh, it is. Okay. Because it's a shark. Oi, oi. What we got here then? It ain't every day I see a fish swimming into me shop. You've got a bit more about you than your lily-livered mates, ain't you? Too right you have. Right then. What can I do for you? What does it say? It's like, you can only blah blah do this as a fish. However, it's some great stuff, so feel free to purchase whatever you like. Specifically, go ahead and purchase the Corsair's coat. Okay. I'm a shark, mate. Yeah. Welcome in, Winterheart. How are you doing? Don't forget, fish are friends, not food. All right. My name's Bruce. Oh, fucking hell. I think I've put too much in there now, and now it's too lime. Corsair's coat. It's an outfit for Eric. I've totally forgot his fucking name then. All right, let's get that, because I've got the cash. And I'll put that in the equipment bag, so we're probably going to have to upgrade it. Dragon Claws. They're not better than what Rab has. I'm not using whips. Nobody here uses a staff or a wand or that, so we don't need that. What's the flowing dress? This hallowed frock fortifies the wearer with water warding against fire and ice. It says it's better than what Rab's currently wearing. Has Rab just got really poor defense on his outfit? I guess so. But you can't upgrade it. But I'm not in it for the defense. I'm in it for the critical hits. So I guess I'm keeping hold of that. Okay, that's fine. Right. Let's have a look at what it does for Eric, who saw sad poor boy with no memory. I haven't been using him at all. So it does recommend to auto-equip the Corsair's coat already. Let's have a look. So it does a +6 to evasion. 190 defense. This is definitely way better than everything he has. Okay. Corsair's coat it is. And it means we get a new outfit. Look at that. He's a pirate. Doesn't he look good? Isn't he beautiful? Okay, we're going to do that. Should we see quickly if I can upgrade it? Can I not use the fun size forge when I'm a fish? Okay. All right. Then that's the curse, I suppose. Granted, at this point, he's still not very useful in battle, but it'll be great for him in a bit. Okay. Soon to Gondolia and speak to the old man. Okay. Gondolia it is. Is it going to do... What I really wanted to do is I wanted to transport me there as a fish and he flops about and then turns back into a human, but that's not what's going to happen. Never mind. Disappointed. Right. Fun size forge. Just because I want to see if we can upgrade Eric's outfit. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got the ethereal shield. Who can have that? Can I have a look at... It doesn't give me any charm, so I'm not giving it to Sylvando. And I don't think... Yeah, it's not good enough for Hendrix. We're going to leave that. I want to rework an item, please. We can upgrade the coat. How much does it cost? 18? 18 pearls. I got 22. We can at least go up by 1 level, probably. I don't know how challenging it's going to be, but 18 is quite a lot. So we want 1, 2... Yeah, that's fine. Probably 3. And then do this a couple of times. Focus cost increased by half for a critical chance boost. It's really expensive though. I don't want you to do that, I don't think. No. What's the one I'm thinking of? Double whammy? That one. Okay, that one did. And you. Okay, got lucky. All focus cost by half. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I've only got enough in me for 1 hit. That one. Okay. So we've got 3 perfects and a miss. So I might get 1 up. Okay. +1? +2! Holy shit. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. That's good. I'm happy with that. We can leave it with that. Right, so where are we going? Oh, yeah. We had some other quests, didn't we? So it looks like I might have one of them. Okay. Speak to the old man at the north. We might have already handed this in. Looks like he's still there. Because I genuinely just don't remember. It's a lot of the problem right now. It's like, it's been a month. I haven't played this for a month. So I'm sort of like, shit, what did I do? What were we doing? Right, where is he? Not that one. This one? Do I have what you need? I want you to find the Sage's Stone, Ragazzo. It's the most spectacular treasure I have ever seen. Yeah, okay. I don't have it from the look of it. Oh, is that what the yellow thing on the map in Gondolia, not Gondolia, in... I've already forgotten, Nautica was meant to be, and I just couldn't see it. Let's go back. It's been a month. It has, Sarah. It's been a whole month since I played anything. Welcome in, by the way. Right, so we probably need to be a fish again. I'm going to zoom back up. Not zoom. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to scroll back up. So it has a map. Swim up and out of the palace and start heading southeast. You'll see a golden sparkly spot. I didn't. So that's what the yellow marker is. All right, so we need to be a fish again. That's on me. I should have read properly. I was skim reading, and that's why I missed it. It would have helped if it was highlighted in any way, you know, like bold text or something. Be like, by the way, there's this thing. You should probably go do that. And to think we just saw you yesterday for the direct. We're getting spoiled. I know. Isn't it wonderful? Yeah, so for people that have only just showed up, I did sort of outline roughly what the schedule is going to be like going forward. So for anyone that missed that, which is probably everybody, because there wasn't many people there at the beginning. So starting next week, I start my new rota, my proper new rota that has been decided by me under duress, admittedly, but we can talk about that another time. I don't need to whinge about it twice on stream. So I now work late shift. That's probably not going to be changing. Because while I'm not happy about it, is that it in there? Or is that the thing that I already got? While I'm not happy about it, there's the yellow spot. There we go. I have to admit that it has been better for my sort of like my stimulus over, not stimulus, what do we call it? Stimulation overwhelm. What's the word? There's literally a word for it. Sensory overwhelm. There we go. I knew I'd get there at some point. It's been not great sensory wise at work for a long time. Right, now we can go. No, that's where I am. Shit. And it has been better over the last 2 weeks. Like I haven't been pleased about coming home at 10:30 at night. I'm getting really tired really easily. But that was happening regardless. So, but because I get paid more for working late shift, it actually afforded me the opportunity to cut my hours. Which is what I actually need. And that was what the idea of applying for PIP was so that I would be earning just enough if I get accepted for me to be able to, you know, cut a few hours out of my rota to give me more time to rest or do things that make me feel better, that kind of thing. Like if I do get overwhelmed. So starting next week, I will be... I will only work 4 days a week. I will be making slightly less money than I was last year, but it's only by a very minuscule amount. And I know that I can live off of that. So it means that on Wednesdays, I won't be at work. So I'm going to be trying a new thing starting next week, where I work on, where I do a stream from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then another one from 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. A, so that we can get more streams in. B, I can do something I actually enjoy. And C, so that I'm not sort of letting down a lot of the evening crew. Because, I'm very aware that, since I've been streaming technically since 2011, but definitely from 2016. Most of my community is based around people who were available in the evenings, and I felt like that sucked. So yeah, the idea was so that I could still have a regular time, which is becoming 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, my go-tos, and then on Wednesday at 8 p.m. there will be another one until about 11 p.m. Saturdays will come and go. They're not going to be a constant because obviously I've got to, the weather's nice and I have to go outside occasionally. So I want to be able to use the Saturday a bit more appropriately. And then the other mild warning that I had was at the end of this month, there will be a Sunday that will get cancelled, but we'll move Dragon Quest to the Saturday that week because I'm going to a webinar for late realized autistics, trying to figure out how to manage shutdowns, meltdowns, and burnout, and start accepting it as part of your life and how to treat yourself better after having them, if that makes sense. So that's going to be a day, but obviously I'll let you all know when it's closer to the date when that's happening, and I will be posting an image about the new schedule as soon as the stream is done, so that you don't have to remember all the shit that I said. It will all be clear. But yeah, just a warning that Wednesdays is like, I'm testing it out. It might be that I don't do evening ones going forward, or it could be that I don't do the earlier one. I don't know. And they could also get cancelled because I need to get shit done during the week as well, or maybe I need it as a genuine rest day. So that's also a possibility. So yeah, just all of that sort of like, I'm going to be testing it out. It's in the air. Things will change because I've got to look after myself is basically what it is. So thank you for your patience going forward while we figure this shit out. Oh my God, you always wear the most amazing knitwear. Also, hello, Platinum. Welcome in. Do you know what? I was trying to pick what to wear because I was like, I can't wear the same blue jumper 2 days in a row. I don't like how that looks. Like, I don't personally care if people know that I wear the same thing over and over and over again, but I don't like how it looks on camera. So if I've got 3 streams in a row where I'm wearing the same jumper or the same hoodie, so I tend to swap them on rotation. But I was like, I want to wear something similar to the other one. But everything else I have is really tight and sort of like form fitting, and I was like, I don't want that. So I just got out my other winter jumper, and so I've got 2 blue comfy sweaters. So I think maybe I have to go shopping and go and get a bunch more, because I don't want all these things that are coming all the way up to here all the time, especially now the weather's going to be nice. But soon it's going to be the curse of British weather, and like, yes, it's spring and it's lovely outside and it's just the right temperature to wear short sleeve stuff, but not quite all the time. And soon it'll be like, I'm wearing a dress, deal with it, don't at me, okay? It's too hot. Is going to be the complete change. Sounds like the changes are making a positive difference. We don't know yet. I have to accept that some of the changes are things that I don't have any control of, and so I have to just sort of relinquish my bad temper to them and just be like, okay, I'll do it. I don't like it though. And trying to make the best out of it that I can. So in this case, I still get to have lie-ins in the morning. And then I can still stream if I want to on a Wednesday. And if not, I can cancel and go outside or have more sleep, eat properly, look after myself. These things that I kind of let slip when I start to get burnt out, basically. It's to help me catch back up and to rest more. And yeah, so these are the changes, and some of them I have control of and some of them I don't, and some of them I'll just have to deal with. But some of the, yeah, I will admit, like, the not getting so overwhelmed at work has been like a noticeable positive, especially considering like the difference from last month, where I was basically calling in to work every day and being like, I can't do this. I don't think I can face coming to work today. I feel too unrested, overwhelmed. And then there's a lot of other stuff that's going on in the background that I don't really talk about. where I'm going through some changes of medication again soon. And I'll update you all when that happens, just in case it does change, like stream days and times and stuff like that. But they seem like they're going to be positive. We've also, I should probably put this on the just chatting screen, shouldn't I? But I'm not going to now. We're here. My brother actually just got diagnosed with a extremely rare plasma disorder, where the plasma creates a protein that slows everything down. And makes everything not really do its job properly. So he's got an autoimmune problem because of it. And we always knew that he was just like a sickly kid. Like he almost died when he was like 2 years old. No, it wasn't even 2 years old. He was like months old. He just stopped breathing in the middle of the night. And ever since he got ill very easily, and then he caught it wasn't croup, it was one of the other ones. I can't remember. It was one of those really, really bad types of coughs as a baby, though, and he almost died from that. And since then, he's always had respiratory problems. But as he got older, we just thought that was the reason he kept getting sick all the time, was just because he had weak lungs. And after the last 6 years of constantly complaining to doctors, saying, I'm always tired, I'm always in pain in my feet, sometimes I feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I'm getting confused. And they were just like, you're fat, mate. They just kept telling him things like, you know, doctors like to tell you, like, you need to lose a bit of weight, do some exercise. They tested him for diabetes because of the numbness in his feet, and it turned out he's not diabetic. And they were like, actually, you're not actually that fat, you're just a big lad. And after everything, he finally got an answer, and he's just got this. It's got this really rare blood disorder that's genetic, and I suffer from chronic fatigue as well. So I am also going to get tested for this within the next few months. So yay, fingers crossed I might have some answers to that. But I really do think it's just autism making me tired, to be honest. But it'd be nice to know, just to tick it off of the list of things. So that'll be the bonus of that. Having that day off Wednesday will be great, like a little midweek recharge. That was kind of what we were thinking. So we actually trialed this, I want to say it was in February. But it was that, you remember when I had the flu for like a week or so? It was literally during that time. So it was really hard to tell, because the first week I was still so tired and overwhelmed from having multiple meltdowns the couple of weeks beforehand. And then I had the flu. So I was just sick. So we couldn't tell if the Wednesdays actually helped, but I decided I don't want long weekends. They're useless to me. I would really rather have a midweek break just in case. And so I guess from this week, we get to find out if that genuinely makes me feel better. And you know what? With the weather being so nice, it probably will make me feel better, because I'm going to go out for a fucking walk before I do any streams. That'll be the bonus. So lose weight or eat better is the GP version of IT saying, have you tried turning it off and on again? I totally agree. It frustrates the ever-living shit out of me, because I hear this story from women specifically as well, where their doctors would just be like, you're too fat, it's women's problems, it's probably hormonal, go and deal with it, as opposed to actually getting help. And then like 7 years down the line, they finally find out that they've got fibromyalgia or endometriosis, and they're almost dying, you know? And it's just like, it's such a vindication that they finally got to find out. But why did it take so fucking long for a doctor? It's because doctors are so biased all the time whenever they straight look at you. Like, okay, actually, I'm gonna come over here. I have I have a complaint to make. I have a complaint to make, because this happens to me as well. So like, all right, you take one look at me. I'm like, I know I'm wearing a big jumper, but average size. I'm not massive. I am a little overweight. I'm like 90 kilos. Actually, I was meant to check this morning how much I am, but I'm 90 kilos, which is considered overweight. But I walk 10 miles a day at work 10 miles, 10 to 15 on average for 5 days a week. Well, now 4, but 5 days a week. And I don't eat like an asshole. I'm just big. I'm just a almost 40-year-old woman. I look heavy, okay? And I fucking hate it when I go to a doctor to say, like, I'm constantly tired, I feel like shit, I'm depressed as hell, please help me, because clearly what I'm doing right now isn't doing something. And they take one look at me and they're all like, you could lose a few pounds. And I'm like, I fucking know, but that's not why I'm in pain. It pisses me off because I'm like, yeah, average size in my opinion for a 40-year-old woman, and I think I'm doing all right considering I haven't had kids, you know. And yeah, it's just sort of like, you should probably get some more exercise. And then you tell them you walk 10 miles a day and they're like, I don't believe you. I'm like, fuck you then. So yeah, that's my rant. That shit pisses me off. It's like, I'm trying, okay? I'm sorry, I'm almost 40 and it takes like 4 times the effort to lose the same amount of weight as I did when I was 20. I walk a lot and I eat normal. So yeah, it fucks me off. So I hate to think how much worse it is for other people who are fat or bigger than me in some way. It just fucks me off. It took me a trip to A&E to get diagnosed with a brain tumor. See that? I'm not shocked by that either. That seems like the best place to go a lot of the time. Like I remember when I went to A&E when I was really young, I used to get these pains in my side all the time, and you know, it was going on for years and years and years. And they're like, you need to go and talk to your doctor first, but I'm going to recommend to them that we get you booked in for a scan. And it took A&E to do that. And then when I eventually spoke to the doctor, he's like, yeah, I kind of agree with him. I think you might have gallstones. 7 years of being undiagnosed with just random side pain, and it turned out I had gallstones. So it's like, of all the things, it was the most useless thing that could have been fixed within minutes, and it was pisses me off that A&E are better trained to look after people. Anyway, let's hand over the Sage's Stone. I don't want to do an Italian accent. Santo Cielo, si, this is the Sage's Stone. This is the fabulous treasure that sink with my ship. I cannot believe that you find it. Che cosa? What you say? You want me to have it? No, ragazzo. You find the stone, you must keep it. I wish to see it one last time, but the item itself is not so important to me. Memories and friendships, these are the real treasures. This is not Italian. That I discover on my adventures. You will learn this too, I think. Accents! I'm ready here. Yeah. Italian is like, it's just Spanish, and I know that that's not what it sounds like at all, but it's what I fall into. And you make me happy, old man, also. Allora, you must take this, per favore, is my way to say grazie. Okay. Si! Yeah. He reads it from cover to cover and learns its incredible contents by heart. Alan learns how to make the fizzle foil, mithril shields, and another thing that I totally missed because I skipped it by accident. Quest done. Right, this is side quest done. What else? Okay, yeah, Dancer's Mail was the one. You will also get to keep the Sage's Stone, which casts a base output multi-heal when used as an item in battle. That's actually pretty neat. I'm not going to use it, but it's neat to have. Right, so next we're going to Lonalulu, which will be for the cannon. Right, let's have a look at that. Okay, let's go. Zoom, let's run. I wish I had that kind of energy to run the way that the hero does. Just like unflinchingly sprinting from place to place. I just, you know, obviously it would be really fucking boring if he got tired. It'd be like, oh, really? But it's a video game. But I kind of like it when they stop and go, you know. I do appreciate that. Cat, kitty cat, can wow, hello, wow. That's a really good spelling for their version of meow. I like that. All right. So the cannon is up here. I don't know if I actually have to come up here to talk to someone to sort that out, but so I very much doubt they're going to let me keep it, right? I don't remember is the problem. Can I take it? Can this... Wait. Have I broken these? I have. Never mind. I'm not sure I should be firing a cannon when my ship is right there. All right, that's clearly not it. Ooh, sparkly. Hello. Maybe it's... Isn't there an old lady that talks about it? I don't want to constantly be reading the guide is the thing. Lady outside her house. Yeah, I was right. This lady. Aloha, friend. Long time no see. What can I do for you? Alan explains that the curator of a certain museum wants to exhibit an enormous, explosive, sleek, black, squid-like object, and one of the cannon lady's cannons might just fit the bill. Okay, I'm like, that's not words, and it is. It's, it's Hawaiian. It's Polynesian, probably. Heaha ke ano? Where do you get off calling my beautiful baby squids? I'll put you over my knee, mister. All right, switch to talk time. Let's go, Barrels. What you got? What do you want to talk about? Yeah, and if, seriously, like, you know, because it's Sunday, it's chill out day. Anyone has anything they want to talk about, feel free to talk about it. If you want to talk about the Switch, I'll talk about the Switch. It looks neat. I don't want it to be a black console. That's my only complaint about how it looks. I don't know if I'll just wait for there to be a second colorway. I at least want the Joy-Cons to be different colors. I like having my blue and yellow ones. Still, if this curator guy likes my late husband's cannons enough to want to put one on a pedestal, he must have his head screwed on right. Sure, friend, you got it. I love how, like, fucking chill this grandma is. I'll let you borrow the biggest, shiniest, most ear-splitting cannon in my collection. The Kanono cannon. Okay. You convinced the cannon lady to lend you the Kanono cannon. You should head back to the curator. Okay, but it mentions going to the Strand first. Sail north. Ah, that'll be why. Okay. So this is all the stuff, yeah, that I was meant to do off stream so that you all didn't have to follow around for all of this. So we will be getting to some story because as soon as we get into Sniffelheim, it's going to be about Eric. We're going to be trying to get his memories back. Right. Hello. Yeah, who's in my team? This is my team? Oh, don't I look boring next to these guys? It's like they know. Like, look at us. Look how fucking cool we are. Isn't there a... Hang on. Always forget about this. Look this way. Oh, I hate it. It's creepy. Wave. Ah, look at them. They're so cute. Thumbs up. Cry? Why would I want them to cry? No! Hocus Pocus? What? Is that a random? Ah, it's a random, okay. Okay, Jade, let's go. Let's go. She gets it. I want to... Why can't I choose just dance for everybody? I want... Oh. Come on, I want some more dances. There we go. There we go. I have something I would like to talk about. I am currently doing a trophy where I have to take 3,000 steps on the surface of Mars. And I think it's going to take 20 minutes. That's so frustrating. Surface of Mars? Are you playing Red Faction? What game would that be in? 3,000 steps. 3,000 steps doesn't, like... In real life, that takes quite a while. But in a game, it shouldn't. I feel like that should be like almost instantaneous. It should be so much faster. On the surface of Mars? I can't think, other than Red Faction, what game that would be. It will probably be something like fucking Mass Effect, which isn't set in the real world. So why did I say that? Right. Yeah, this guy. Hello. Hi. Hello. Are you okay? Can I fight you? I'm going to fight you. I forgot to say, the game doesn't have a sprint button. Fort Solis. Oh, you're playing Fort Solis. Okay. Interesting. I'm sorry for your loss of time. It doesn't have a sprint. Okay. Yeah. That's the... What's his fucking name? The guy that plays Arthur in Red Dead Redemption. That's that game, right? That's a slow-paced game as well, so I bet he doesn't walk particularly fast, because it is essentially a walking simulator. Right, fight wisely. Please continue. I don't want to be joining in with these fights. I played it before, a bit of a walking sim, ironically. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was very walking sim-ish, just kind of like a story that plays out for you. I was going to play that at one point, and I think everybody else put me off of it by saying, you do nothing in this. It's not a game. And I'm like, well, I've played visual novels and I'd argue those aren't games. So I'm okay with that. I like story. Is it rude if I... Is it rude? Is it rude? Okay, I could just take it. I don't even have to talk to him. There's a note scrawled on the title of the Seal-licitors statutes. Seal-licitor. I love this. Alan takes a closer look. I hereby bequeath my prized edicts unto you, my most honourable apprentice. May they aid you in delivering justice according to Nautican law. You snagged the Seal-licitors statutes. Head back to Nautica. Wait, is this not the guy? When me pirate crew gave me the old Evo and dumped me here, I had so much hate in me heart. It was the Seal-liciter who made me see the light. Oh, he's gone. Okay. He used to spend all day staring out the sea, thinking of home, and I shouldn't wonder. What happened to him? Where's he gone? I should have spoke to him first instead of stealing his possessions. I'm sorry. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, they made Mars boring. That's so funny. You somehow made space uninteresting. I was planning on cleaning up these trophies, then going back to Deliver Us the Moon and Deliver Us Mars. I didn't know that. I know Deliver Us the Moon. I didn't know there was a Deliver Us Mars as well. Interesting. Right, where am I going? Zoom back to Nautica. Okay, we are going to buy. I wanted to make sure there wasn't another side quest I needed to wrap up first. So, okay, so we need to turn back into a fish so that we can go to the places we need to go. Yeah, it's such a shame. I thought Fort Solis looked like it was going to be kind of interesting. But it was sort of like the problem with when it was shown off. It was during, was it Game Awards it was shown off, or was it during Jeff Keighley's SummerSlam, where they just basically, it was all sci-fi games, horror sci-fi games that they were showing off at the same time. So it was like, I'm trying to think what else was alongside it, but I know it was like back to back to back to back. It was just fucking horror sci-fi. It was so boring. And it was like, this was meant, and that was the thing that really pissed me off about it, is it was Roger C. Clark. That's his name, isn't it? It's Roger. I'm sure it's Roger Clark. I Arthur Morgan. I think his name is Roger Clark, and it was him. But it was like my nemesis. Troy Baker was there as well. And I was like, give my man Roger his fucking spotlight. Does Troy Baker not get enough of one? Fuck off. We don't need him on the stage at the same time as Roger Clark. You know, I just that was so disappointing. Right, we got, yes, make me into a fish. Soon to be a third in that series. Devs are self-publishing it, which is exciting. Oh, that's really cool. Always love to hear when devs are in a stable sort of like situation that they're able to self-publish. I think that's really neat. Vocal talent is 11 out of 10, but it's just profoundly boring. See, now that a statement like that is like, now I have to play it because I like cursed games. I love playing games that have flaws in them, of which there are many. And so just like, it's like, yeah, like the performance is great, and you know, it's graphically it's pretty appealing, but it was just so dull. And I'm like, well, now I need to find out how dull. Oh, what's that you're carrying, Luminary? Is it an enormous, explosive, sleek, black squid-like object that's big enough to swallow a mermaid? You fucking got it. Did you play Gollum? I did not play Gollum. I was intending it to add it to potentially a charity incentive thing one year because I do have some plans for some charity streams for the future, but I've been waiting for my health to improve with which to manage doing a long charity sort of thing. So I'm keeping hold of it, and Gollum was going to be one of them. Like, if we raise, I don't know, £1,000 or something, then I'll play Gollum. And I'll do the voice acting. I'll be your personal Andy Serkis. Because apparently that game, like you're pointing out, is fucking garbage. So I'm like, yes, let's go. And there were some other things. There was going to be some like other things, like if we raise a certain amount, I'll play Bloodborne or something. So make it 10,000. I could never raise 10,000, not at this stage. Maybe if I did it in 10 years' time when I'm clearly going to be a famous streamer and making big top dollar like Iron Mouse does. Yes, this is it. This is the very sleek black squid-like item I have been looking for. What's that you say? It is actually a type of weapon, and it makes a loud noise when it fires a metal ball into the air? Oh, you humans will fight with anything. Even sleek black squids. I always knew that you were a warlike species, but this is a revelation. The study of human society is endlessly fascinating. Thank you, Luminary. This is the perfect exhibit with which to honor the 600th anniversary of the museum's founding. Please allow me to give you this in return. Yes, from all of us here at the Royal... All of us here. All one of you, you mean? From all of us here at the Royal Terrarium. Secrets of a Sunken Spirit. Learns an incredible contents by heart. Alan learns how to make full fathom forks. Cool, I learned how to make a fork. This is great. I'm just trying to save you from Gollum, but yeah, a grand is a great goal. I will be here. Okay. Maybe that'll be the one, yeah, if we raise £1,000, because we haven't done a proper charity incentive thing for a very long time. The last one we did that raised like above 1,000 was for in memory of your Cactus's mother passing away for cancer. So from cancer, so we did a 24-hour live stream. I say I did a 24-hour live stream to try and raise money for the cancer association that was helping treat her during her illness. And yeah, we managed to get it to 1,000, but it was mostly because I did stupid shit like, for every £5 I will eat a disgusting flavor of jelly beans, and man, did I regret that the next day. I was so sick. It was real bad, but it was worth it. Right, what are we doing next on the list? Full fathom fork. Speak to the mermaid at the ship on the low. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to have to go give the solicitors notes, don't we? Is it down here? Where's the ship? There it is. Right, I got him. You better be a good lawyer. Welcome back, my friend. Did your trip to the shore succeed? Did you meet my mentor and bring back the notes that I need? Well, I didn't meet your mentor. You didn't find my mentor on the island to the west. Only this casebook stashed inside his bedside treasure chest. This is exactly what I need. My mentor's legal knowledge. It's sure to help me more than all the stuff I learned in college. I'm going to be raising money for the Royal Marsden Cancer Trust soon. Ooh, yeah, you'll have to give me details of that because we'll have to promote it in the Discord for you. That's a really cool thing to do. I don't know Royal Marsden. I'm guessing that's like a specific cancer center, or charity. We did it for Clatterbridge Cancer Centre, ours was. So it was a specific centre for treatment. Thoguth, you said Royal Marzipan. Thoguth, I thought you said, I get it, I can read it. Thought you said Royal Marzipan. Why not? Royal Marzipan Cancer Trust. I think, that would probably get a lot more. Marzipan is pretty royal. I don't know, Scrub. I don't know. Why did I call you Scrub? Or Willow? Willow. Your name is Willow? Why did I call you Scrub? You're gonna want me to call you Scrub from now on, aren't you? Marzipan, in my view, is fucking disgusting. So I don't want any of that near me. Right. I definitely put too much lime in that one. It's quite strong. But at least it doesn't taste like toothpaste anymore. Right, let's see. When one defends a charge of criminal fin biting, there is an argument all able lawyers should be citing. Per se, that sharks, the enemies of all fish kind, abhor feasting on fish with nibbled fins. Res ispa loquitur. A fish with nibbled fins is less likely to be predated. But how does that fact help my client be exonerated? He was trying to help. Wait, I think I understand. By chewing on the fish, he spared it from becoming a much bigger creature's dish. The actions of the merman should not cause him to be sued. In fact, the plaintiff owes him a deep debt of gratitude. I'm sure this line of reasoning will spare my client prison. When faced with such sound sense, the judge can make but one decision. Thank you so much, Luminary. Here, this is for you. With all you've done for me, this is the last that I can do. Sovereign seal. Yeah, but what is it? It's a accessory. What is it? I want to look. What is it? Is it something I want? Sovereign seal. An emblem of authority that provides protection from ice and darkness. I don't think I need that. Who would that... Does it say who that would be handy for? It's like the Venus tier accessory, only this protects against ice and dark damage. It doesn't recommend a specific person. The only thing I could think of is it's got a plus to charm, so it could be something I could give to Sylvando eventually. But everyone's got bunny tails on at the moment because it gives you better loot when you defeat an enemy. A fish nibble isn't that bad unless it's a parrotfish. Oh yeah, that would suck. They saved my life in 06, so I'll be walking for them. It's very kind, thank you. Yes, definitely let me know about it, and I'm glad that they were there to help you through your treatment as well. They're always so important. So yeah, I like to do what I can. So even if I'm not directly involved, I will definitely let the community know about it, and we'll try and, if you do streams leading up to it as well that are promoting it, obviously I'll have to do some raids as well. A nibble is still a nibble. If you lose a finger, you lose a finger. I love that. It's like, yeah, this is the risk you take. Right. Zoom back to Nautica. You'll speak to... Yeah. There's one more quest we can do right now before continuing. Zoom to the Warriors Rest Inn. Interesting. So that's here. I don't know. A nibble from a goblin shark would be bad. What a day to have eyes. It's like, oh, I had to read that. Goblin sharks are cute. They're great. I like them. Cursed little creatures. All right, it's going to be this one, is it? Hey there, traveler. The name's Luther Van Boss. You won't believe this, but I only went and left my masterpiece in a monster-infested forest. That song was a piece of my heart, a piece of my soul. It's the message I want to send to the world. It means everything to me. How could I be so foolish as to leave it behind? Heaven knows! But one thing's for sure. I'm so angry with myself, I can't write another note. I wish that I could get it back, but I'm a looter, not a fighter. I don't even own a sword. You, on the other hand, look like you can handle yourself. Will you help me get my masterpiece back? I'd be ever so grateful if you would. Always and forever. But we're gonna get some more outfits for it, so let's go. Some more equipment. Yeah, let's go. You will. Thank you, friend. I finished up my masterpiece when I was staying in a little hut to the southwest of the ruins of Dundrasil. I must have left it behind when I headed out. I've tried to rewrite it, but I just can't get it right. That song was a part of me, man. Since I lost my baby, I haven't been myself. But I believe in you, all of you. I'll wait right here until you come back to me with my opus in tow. I also think that a bite from a blobfish would be gummy. Well, blobfish only look the way that we think they look because they're above the water pressure that they're designed to be in. So so blobfish actually don't look like that underwater. So stop strumming, you wombat. Jeez, who has a conversation like this? Fucking obnoxious musical dickheads. So we're going to Dundrasil because I know where this hut is as well. The only goblin shark I ever came across in the Amazing Stranded Deep was in the Amazing Stranded Deep. They are styled as being derpy. It was great. Yeah, they're stupid as hell. I love them. They're wonderful little creatures. All right, I keep forgetting that we can do this now. Look at this. So great. We just run through everything. It's wonderful. All right. Oh, we actually got in a fight. I wasn't meant to do that. That's fine. Jade will sort them out. It's fucking 300 plus damage. So stupid. Right. Where are we going? Stop roaring. I think that's what attracts them. It doesn't make them run away. Right. Am I going the right way? Yes. It's over here. How do you define a fish? You can't. Fish actually doesn't have a definition. It's why there's a podcast that's called No Such Thing as a Fish, and it's run by the people that run QI. So fish does not have a specific thing. What is a fish but a miserable pile of secrets? All right. Is it this? Luther's Opus. Let's go. Luther Van Boss. All right. Warriors Rest again. Do. There it is. I guess if I was gonna personally define like a fish, though, I would like it's really lame. It's just like, does it live in the sea? Does it require it to breathe? It's a fish. You know? But it is a lot more complicated than that, and primarily because it doesn't actually have a definition. If I didn't know better, I'd say you had something to tell me. Well, did you find it? I do. Your selflessness is only bettered by your bold bravery. I know he's singing this, but I'm not doing that. Erdrea's shining star, our guiding light, our luminary. Oh, hero, 1,000 visits from you is never too much. Tell me you'll never stop. That's it, my magnum opus, my masterpiece. I wrote this song to tell the world that there's still hope. As long as we believe in the luminary, we can get through this. When night falls, you can't see the sun, but you know it's going to rise again. Do we? Do we know that? There's never a guarantee. It could just not. And just like the sun, I know the luminary's going to come back one day and save us from the darkness. You brought me back my masterpiece, and with it, I can bring hope back to Erdrea. You got the heart of a hero, friend. Here, this is for you. Fine fashions for philosophers. Okay. Sage's stave, scholars' caps, and thinking caps. Okay. Pairs of guru's glove. All right. One more thing. If you ever meet the luminary on your travels, tell him he's made me a believer. Okay, I will do. A looter's opus sounds like thieves' tools. It does. That's a good name for it. I love that. Right, I think that's it. Side quest wise. Note that the chest is only available when the quest is active. If you've been following along, you'll also get the PS4 trophy. Not relevant in this case. Out of all the things we just found can be forged, the Sage's Stone is by far the most useful. I recommend keeping this in someone's inventory who cannot use healing spells in your active party, such as Jade. That's actually a good idea. I would never have thought of that because I never think about giving people items to hold. So, hang on. Sage's Stone. Transfer to Jade, who has like 1 billion seeds of skill. Okay. Okay, so now it says to go to Sniffelheim. So we'll go back to where we were at the beginning of the stream. Where is it? Go to the campsite so I don't activate anything. I've got the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from all zoos. That's so dumb. I love that. Right, let's save now that we've done all that because that took like, what, fucking an hour at this point. Okay. Okay. Skip all that. Let's head into the city. See if we can find out what's going on. I thought the harbour seemed quiet, but this is something else entirely. It looks like all the villagers have shut themselves up inside their houses and locked the doors. I wonder what they're so scared of. I'm going to keep looking around town. You and Rab should head to the castle. Perhaps Queen Frizabel will be more forthcoming than her subjects. Okay. I thought the main square would be the best place to gather information, but there is not a single townsperson to be seen. I hear them whispering inside their homes, but no matter how loudly I knock, they refuse to open their doors. What in heaven's name has happened here? Well, we can but continue to search the city. You must do the same at the castle. Oh, I want to talk to everyone first. Especially as I don't want to get in the castle until the adverts are done. Do you remember when we were here last, darling? The city was hustling and bustling like nobody's business. Now there's hardly a soul to be seen. They're all cooped up inside their homes and they won't come out and play. It's almost as if they're not over the moon to see us. He seriously just upset Sylvando. Is Eric going to be here, do you reckon? Can we pet the cow? I can't pet the cow. Is Eric going to be inside? Are we going to have allowed him to walk around unattended? It doesn't look like it, does it? Or did he already say he's staying outside? I don't remember. Let me out. see a sparkly. Okay. You can't pet the cow as it's in a bad mood. All right. Ah, you are the traveler who came here once before, are you not? I am glad to see you well. Her Majesty has been very concerned for your safety. You must go inside and see her. Truth be told, our kingdom is currently beset by a terrible plague. If you... Thanks for telling me that while not wearing a mask. If you could let the Queen know that you are unharmed and unarmed, it would be one less thing for her to worry about. Let's go and do that then. Queen Frisabel and I grew up together. We've been sisters ever since. This is why it is all more upsetting to see her having to deal with this crisis all on her own, and to be unable to do anything to help. No social distancing. I mean, they're pretty distant. Like they're definitely not doing they're doing the 2+ meter rule. Everyone's inside their houses. I think they're technically already doing it. They just don't wear masks. You will find Queen Frisabel in her throne room. It is the grand hall to the rear of the castle. She is deeply troubled about the disaster that is unfolding across her realm. If there is anything you can do to help, it would be greatly appreciated. Well, I'm gonna keep talking to people. The mysterious disease started to spread right after the world tree fell. Just when we had recovered from one shock, another struck without warning. Will the illness take me just as suddenly as it had the others? It is such a scary thought. I cannot stop shaking. Crystalinda was once our sworn enemy, and now, not long after she returns, we are struck down with this terrible plague. Few doubt that she is the one who has brought this disaster upon us, but is this really the case? Okay, so you think it's Frisabel. I just got the 3,000 step trophy. Congratulations, you're free. Many soldiers of... Hang on. I said... Many soldiers of Sniffelheim have already fallen to the disease. Now we are the only ones still standing. But so long as I live and breathe, I will do my duty. And for some reason, my cat just started looking at me. Did I just wake you up? I'm sorry. If this castle were to be stormed by the Lord of Shadow's most monstrous minions, I would gladly lay my life on the line to help keep Her Majesty safe. But now, how am I supposed to protect her from the adversary that is invisible and intangible, and they may strike at any moment? I don't know, man. Social distancing. See, if you keep your helmets on, you're technically helping because you're wearing a mask. I'm not doing another one. Sorry, I'm just going to walk past you. With a tissue. Hand sanitizer. Ah, how good it is to see you alive and well, friend. Have you already met with Queen Frisabel? I am currently hard at work studying the strange plague that is spreading around Sniffelheim. Please, you must talk to Her Majesty. She will be able to tell you more. Let's have a look. Let's go talk to the Queen. Hello. Hi, Queen. It might never happen. Do they all have the sniffles in Sniffelheim? They do indeed. And they live in the icy tundra. So now you know why it's called Sniffelheim. Oh. Oh, shit. What? Well, I would say that's not a disease. I'd say that's a curse. Fair. I feel like there's better places you could put someone if you care about them. You can also tell them to fuck off because you're the queen. You know? She has options. You gonna give us, like, any clues? Something's affecting our boy Eric. Right. Go out into Sniffleheim, okay. Jump. Are you kidding? I can't jump that. He's clearly clearing it. Is Eric's depth perception all right? Yeah, it must be really hard to attack with knives when you've got one eye covered all the time. Welcome in, Flower. How you doing? What are you up to? How's your Sunday treating you? Everyone looks so cool, and then there's just me. Then get back inside. Just wanted to ask. Eric. Oh my god, is the game audio not been playing this whole fucking time? Hang on. Are you kidding? We've been playing for an hour. Why did no one say anything? Fucking Elgato. Alright, hang on. This isn't meant to be auto-playing. Alright, hang on. I mean, she turned to gold. Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna stop? You're meant to stop! Turn off autoplay. Right, okay. I need to change scenes to go and fix this. Oh no, actually, I might not need to if I turn it onto studio mode. Hang on. Where is that scene? Where do I keep my audio for that? Why has it changed again? We keep having this problem. Yeah, it's gone back to default. I thought you muted it on purpose. I've been loving your voices. No, why would I mute it? It's a game. It's the entertainment. It should at least give you music. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. See, now I'm going to have to go through all the audio. Right, so that one's the same. That one's okay. So it's just the Elgato that turned itself off again. Chat's correct, and I never even fucking used that one. We know music's working. I thought cat cam was the entertainment. Yeah, I haven't had cat cam in years. Yeah, that one's right. So everything else, all the audio apart from the Elgato was correct. Fuck's sake. Right. Turn off studio mode. Thanks.
Are you okay? Well, tell me where it hurts.
Fixed
Hell
it.
yeah. Let's go.
I heard a commotion and came running. I never thought that I would find you here.
Do you know our friend, Father? He's an old pal of ours, but we lost him after the fall. And I fear he's taken a blow to the head somewhere along the way. He doesn't remember a thing about his life before then.
Oh, my poor child.
It's just this
Perhaps I
old
can
lady
help
has
to
just been
jog your
turned to
friend's
gold in the
memory.
back.
Come to the church by the city gates, and I will tell you what I know of his past.
While he's currently having a breakdown. Okay. No one's addressing the fact that there's a lady here. She's just a golden statue. Is that Granny now one of the golden girls? She is indeed. She finally got her wish. Gold fever has struck again. This world is going to rack and ruin, and there is nothing we can do to stop it. Right. To rack and ruin. That's a phrase you don't get to hear anymore. Head to the church. Is that the church? No. Which one's the church? Now people are outside? Which one's the church? None of them. What? By the main gate. Is it? Is it this? This looks like an inn. No. Hang on. Am I being dumb? Yes, I am. Hello, this is clearly a church. For as long as I can remember, it has been my daily ritual to take a stroll around the town and see the sights of Sniffelheim, but since the fever struck, I have had to stop. Our great city was beautiful, even enough without being filled with those gaudy golden statues. Being filled with them.
Ah, there you are. I am glad to see you safe and well, Eric. It has been 5 long years since last we met.
Okay, so he's been missing a while.
I was here 5 years ago? Did I used to live here or something?
Not quite. The Viking raiders, who once roamed the northern seas, would often stop here to buy supplies, or to drink away their ill-gotten gains at the inn. And when they came, Eric, you came with them.
Okay.
I'm a Viking?
Hell yeah! Why is he so
that is why
sad?
the men I sent to scour Heliodor for details of your origin would always return empty-handed. You were born here, a Viking.
Not born one. Eric and his younger sister were orphans. The Vikings found them, took them in, and raised them as their own.
Okay.
Whether that
That's
was
kind of
for
the same,
good or
though.
bad, I really couldn't say. By all accounts, they treated the poor children like slaves.
Okay, so it was pretty bad then.
One day, we heard rumors that Eric's sister had passed away. And though the Vikings returned, Eric never did.
Stop.
It has always saddened me that I was not able to help those poor children more.
I mean, you could have, though.
Perhaps if I can help you to recover Eric's memories, it might...
I said stop! I need to be alone for a while.
Yeah, just imagine finding out in, like, the space of 2 sentences, like, if you had no memory, that you're a Viking, you were mistreated as a child, and your
Forgive me.
sister died.
It was
You had a sister and she's
tactless
dead.
of me to reveal so much
You know?
so soon. Please, go to your friend. I will join you when he has had a chance to settle down.
Okay, but while I'm in here, do you have a book for me? No? Fuck. Alright. Let's go check on Eric. Where's our boy gone? Has he gone for a... He's gone for a wander. Shit. Is your friend all right? He burst out of the church and ran away toward the western gate. He seemed to be very upset about something. The western gate? Okay. The snow won't stop piling up while we wait for the fever to go away. If I didn't if I didn't keep clearing it away, we'd be blocked in completely. By the way, I just saw your friend running through the black gate over there. He had a face like thunder. There's nothing on that side of Sniffelheim apart from the cliff that looks out to the bay. I wonder what he could be up to out there. It's a bit ominous, isn't it? So yeah, there's just a big fucking cliff on this side. Where's our boy gone? Did he go up here? There he is. He's wearing the wrong outfit, but he's there.
Hey, I'm sorry I ran off like that. It's just...
Jesus.
Is that...
That ship, if the townspeople's shouts are anything to go by, it is not a welcome sight.
So close the gate?
I will take care of Eric. Please, you must hurry to the harbor.
Okay. You got it. Oh, look at these golden skelly boys.
Empty your pockets, sniveling Sniffelheimers. It's time to pay tribute to the great and glorious Gildigger. All you gold
Gildigger.
belongs to us. Come on, you glittering curs, let's get to work. Grab the golden statues and load them into the longboat.
Okay. Do I stop them? Defend Sniffelheim. Okay. I guess that's what I'm doing. Let's get into some fights.
Move it, metal-headed morons. Get the statue back to the ship. You don't want to keep Gildigger waiting.
The monsters are making away with the people who were turned to gold. Could the fever be their doing?
I mean...
What are you looking at? Mess with us, and you'll have to answer to the great and glorious Gildigger, shining star of the spectral sentinel.
Sorry, could you speak up? I can't hear you through all that fucking
Cease
shit
your
you're
boastful
wearing.
blustering, fiend! You dare disturb the peace of this fair nation? Then it is you who shall answer to us!
Fucking tell him, Hendrik.
You think you can stop us? Feeble flesh bag.
Flesh
You're
bag.
not even worth stealing. The boss only likes two kinds of humans. Gold ones and dead ones. Let's bury 'em, boys.
Let's go. No, I ain't saying he's a gold digger. Yeah. Right, camera. You go up here. Get out of the way. Not that we're going to be paying any attention to this, because this is a normal fight. It's not a boss fight. So they just get to do whatever the fuck they like. Wow! Jade held back. She didn't kick 3 million times. Let's go. Okay. Out my fucking way.
Their companions are fleeing. After them. Over there.
Why did they take him?
Eric! They've got Eric! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! How? Why?
Never mind why. They must be
Never mind
stopped.
why. Who fucking cares? Let's get him. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Too slow. Oh, Eric.
We are getting that boy back, and we are doing it right now. Where's that priest? He'll know where they've taken him.
The camera never goes anywhere actually useful. I think I normally leave it at the top, don't I, when I'm playing Dragon Quest, but... The Reverend Father is not here at present. If you wish to offer your prayers to the heavens, please go to the campsite to the southwest of the city. Where can he have disappeared to? I pray that he is not hurt. What the fuck? Alright, let's go to the pink dot. Those golden fiends came out of nowhere. If you had not been here to drive them back, Sniffelheim might well have fallen. Thankfully, the city is safe. But what of the people who were standing on the lookout on the west where the monsters attacked? I hope they were not hurt. Oh, it's telling me to specifically go there. Did they just knock the priest out? Yeah.
I am sorry. The creatures found us, and I was powerless to stop them taking Eric away.
Please, do not be so hard on yourself, Father. It is a miracle that even you escaped with your life. When we heard that you were outside the gates when the monsters attacked, we feared the worst.
Curse those sparkling scoundrels! They have run away with every man, woman, and child struck down by the fever.
Damn.
They just picked them up and carried them off like so much plunder. Do they mean to sell our friends, our families?
Probably.
But then why would they take Eric? He had no valuables in his possession, and he was not afflicted by the fever. And yet, they headed straight for him. It is almost as if they knew exactly who he was. Wait a moment. The way they spoke, the ship they sailed in, could they be?
You know, I had the very same thought.
Yes. I thought maybe those things had usurped the villains, but it seems they are them. But how?
Those gold-hungry horrors. They may look different, but we know them. We know them very well indeed.
Mm-hmm.
The way they moved, acted, talked. The fact that they knew who Eric was. There is no mistaking it. They were Vikings. They used to have a hideout near here, in a little cave just around the headland. I think that is where they have taken your friend.
I mean, I knew that. I've been there. Okay. Bought the salty stallion. Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm never sure what the game actually wants me to do a lot of the time. Is there anything it wants me to do before I head off, though? Oh, that's something we didn't do. Didn't actually go and see Crystalinda. I don't know if we can now. Maybe she can tell us some stuff. Alright, where is she? She won't be in that one. There she is. Hey! Ah, Alan. How nice of you to visit. Don't worry, you won't catch anything from me. I have nothing to do with that ridiculous gold fever. But when you are a witch, people will insist on blaming you for everything. With good reason, I suppose. If it makes them feel better, I'll play along. Anyway, enough about me. There is something you must know. Gold fever is no ordinary illness. I have used enough black magic in my time to recognize its hallmarks. It is not a plague. It is more akin to a curse. Whoever crafted this magic is more powerful than I ever was. Only you, Luminary, have the strength to stop them. I'm probably the last person you would want to do a favor for, but please, for Frissy's sake, find this person and break this curse. We are all counting on you. I'll do anything for you, Crystalinda. Absolutely anything. You name it, babe, and I'm on it. Okay. So we didn't really learn anything, but she said what I said. Just like, this sounds like a fucking curse. If it happens to plants as well. Okay, so it does say to just go to the hideout from here. Although, hang on. No, there's something about, you can check out the shops. What for, though? Check out the shops now. The weapon and armor shops have a few items that may be worth your money. Upstairs on the weapon shop, you'll find Lily, to whom you need to give a diploma for a quest. For a quest. Shit. Let's go. Okay. Where's the weapon shop? I'm all about these side quests. I want all the stuff. Hello, little girl.
What's that, mister? You're looking for a lady called Lillian? Well, my name's Lily. Is that close enough? I'm only joking. I know exactly who it is that you're looking for. Lillian is the name of my mama's mama. Are you a friend of hers?
Give Lillian's diploma to Lily? Sure. Alan hands over the Diplôme de l'Académie.
Is it a letter for my grandmama? I'm sorry, mister, but she will not be able to read it. She isn't here anymore, you see. She went to see the World Tree. I mean, she passed away. Her story was a very sad one. She came from Svartsrust, you see. One day, not long before she would have graduated, it was destroyed by the monsters. They hurt her mummy and daddy and stole all their money. She had to leave the school she loved and start working so that she could pay the doctors who were trying to make her mummy and daddy better. Because of what she went through, she always wanted me to study very hard so that I could one day go to school, go to the school that she loved so much, and to learn to be a lady. So that's what I'm going to do. When I'm older, I'm going to go to l'Académie des Notre Maître des Médailles. I will finish the studies that my grandmama never managed to and make her happy up in heaven. But just listen to me, going on and on. You don't want to hear my troubles.
This is really weird to be coming from someone so young.
You just want to deliver your letter, I'm sure. Well, I cannot give it to her exactly, but I can put it in her on her grave the next time I go to see her. I'm sure she'd like it.
Aww. You gave Lillian's diploma to her granddaughter Lily. You should head back to the academy. Okay, cool. I guess we can do that before we head to everything else. Where is it? The academy. What do we get for that? Now you don't have to waste casino tickets to obtain these items. Okay, so it's like a couple of good pieces of armor that normally you would have had to have spent a fuck ton of tickets on at the casino. Not that that's going to be a problem. I have all the tickets I could ever need from the casino, so we're good. Unless one of them is a actual outfit, which I don't think it is. Hello again, monsieur. Did you have any luck in finding Liliane and giving her the diploma? Alan tells Madame Augustine that Liliane has passed away, but that he was able to give her diploma to her granddaughter Lily instead. Oh, is that so? I was too late then. I remember the people of Schwarzrast were scattered far and wide after the kingdom fell. Many could not find the strength to carry on. But Liliane was always dure queer? How you say, a real tough cookie. She did what she had to do to make sure her family pulled through. Merci, mon cher. Thank you for delivering the diploma. Diploma? I don't know how to say it in French. Shut up. No, I get so aggressive when I have to do fucking accents. Now I can finally retire sans regret. Here, I want you to take this. It is only une petite chose, a little thing, but I hope that it helps you on your way. Gear that glitters. So there's probably going to be stuff that's good for Salvando. Twinkling tuxedos, shimmering dresses. Okay. Let's go and have a look. Let's quickly take a look. I want to make sure they're just not costumes, because if they're not, I don't care. They're not. Okay. But hang on. Charm plus 62. Dresses don't really matter. Defense is a little better though, but that's not necessarily what I'm going for. Reflects incoming spells. Reflects incoming spells. 62. What does Sylvando's do at the moment? Charm-wise. Is it better than the Mardi Garb? No. You can't see it. It's 150. There's literally nothing better than the Mardi Garb when it comes to charm, which we need for a lot of his attacks. So I don't care if he has a little bit less defense in the name of charm. Okay, so back to Sniffleheim. But we want to go to the Viking hideout. Do I have a thing for that? I probably don't, do I? So we'll go here. And then we can go to the Salty Stallion. Actually, I'm going to quickly go and grab another drink, because I'm getting a little parched. I won't go to the ads, because they've only just finished, so give me a sec. Don't forget to stay hydrated. And now I know I can put this cordial in this so I can take away the toothpaste flavor. So weird. It shouldn't taste of toothpaste. It's too soft. Right. The lime and mint is very nice though to add to it, so I'm glad I've got that to at least take some of the the toothpaste flavor away. Right. That's a bit better. There we go. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to the Viking hideout. Oh. Where's this? That's not the stallion. That's the stallion. Okay, that's fine. I was going to be like, wait, what the fuck? What's your boss? Back aboard the stallion then, is it? Let's go. Let's go for a swim. Oh, we literally can't leave either. So you only have one option. It's like it doesn't want you to fuck up. So we're going to save here because it lets you heal as well. I've got a confession to make. Okay. So let's have a wander around. I don't think there's going to be anyone around. And we've been here before, so I know I have the loot from this area. Probably. Unless there's new ones? What does that map say? That's up there. That's where I haven't been, so that's fine. There's our boy.
Feast and be merry, boys. We got a good haul today. Gildigger's sure to reward us. We did especially well to bag this one. The boss has been after him for a long time.
Shit, man, what did you do? Alright, well, go in and try and save Eric from the monsters. That's gonna be okay, right? Sure.
Hey, what the heck are you doing here? Wait, I know you.
I know you.
You're that rotten luminary.
You got it in one, fella. That's me.
You're dead right, Chief.
You're dead right, Chief.
Just like the picture on the wanted poster. He's the luminary, all right.
Luminary.
I'll run up to the Gildenhall and let the boss know
The
he's
Gildenhall.
Seems you're quite the celebrity, darling. I can't say I'm not jealous.
This is no time for jokes, Sylvando. We're here to rescue Eric, remember?
You think you're going to plunder our plunder?
Are you gonna stop me?
Try it. We'll beat you blacker and bluer than the Lord of Shadows did.
You should have said than the Lord of Shadows, who is a very distinct colour of purple.
If you took him the luminary's head on a platter, one of those empty spectral sentinel seats could be yours.
There's some empty ones?
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Come on then, boys. Let's swipe ourselves a skull that's worth its weight in gold.
Oh shit. I don't want you to do that. Sure would be a shame if you fought somebody that's 5 levels higher than they're meant to be at this point in the game at all times. Right, well this isn't a boss fight, so please continue. There are empty ones if you've killed some. This is true. Alizarin's definitely gone. And he's down. It's just no time whatsoever.
Sorry to leave you stewing in there, laddie. They didn't hurt you, did they?
Well, you're safe now. Let's head back to
Didn't even let him answer. I don't want to. I don't want to know if they did something bad to you.
Aye.
Oh, he
Something
looks
is
so
still not
sad.
right. Eric, what did those fiends do to you?
I was here, and they were... Yeah. So, she must be... I've... gotta go.
But we only just got you. You're just gonna watch him walk away?
What was all that about, hmm? Come on, darling. We'd better get after him.
Yeah. Lizarin, the Gloomnivore, and the one who kidnapped Jade, at least. See? This is what I need. Reminders, because it's been a month. I forget things if I haven't done it, like, very recently. I'm terrible at it. So thank you for reminding me. Gloomnivore. Oh, that was the Spectral Sentinel? Okay, I didn't realize. I thought that was just a random boss. It was just like a happenstance thing. I love that the map outright says Eric and Mia's shelter, even though we haven't discovered that yet. We've never been there. Look at these little babies. Let's fight one. Not that one. No, there's one right here. Why would I attack that one? Okay. Fine. Look at the little babies. Let's kill them all. Good one, Jade.
Victory!
This is not a bad amount of experience, actually. Okay. Yeah, we don't need any of that. So we do head there, okay. So we come through here, and this is when we should find out the name of it. It shouldn't be on the map. Okay, is everyone ready? Is everyone about to get... Yeah, are you prepared to be a little sad? Because this shit sucks. I was here, and so was... my head. The poor boy's in a bad way. Did something happen to him here when he was younger, do you think? Perhaps we can find something hereabouts that'll jog his memory. Come on, laddie. Let's take a look around. I mean, there's this. It's literally this, but I wanna... can I? Let's have a look. Oh, no, we don't go there yet. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I wonder. What could it be? I want to unlock this outfit for Eric. I want his basic bitch outfit.
What's the matter, Runt? Tired? You soon will be. You got a problem, boy? We've been looking after you brats for 10 long years, ever since we found you freezing in that snowfield. You owe us your lives. So how about you start showing us some respect?
I know how subjugation works.
Yes,
I understand it, but...
Sorry, Chief.
Like, it's been proven time and time again that people are really so much better workers when you treat them well. So if you just, like, treat them like indentured servants, but they're still, like, part of your culture, they're more likely to just carry out the jobs that you want them to do for you.
In trouble again? You know what your problem is, dear brother? You need to learn to grovel more convincingly.
Huh?
Gloomnivore isn't a sentinel. Okay. I wasn't too sure.
Hey, Mia.
But I was like, I thought it was just a monster.
I know how you feel, though. I hate their big fat guts as much as you do.
Look how cute she is.
Don't be such a scaredy cat. Just hurry up and finish your work so we can go home. Tell you what, since I'm such a good sister, I'll stick around and cheer you on.
Still need to play the mini game that they're
The reason
in
the chief's working me
as
so hard
kids.
today is because you got caught with your hand in his coin purse. You could at least help.
He's a pretty boy. He can't work such stressful and physical demanding jobs. Mary, you're correct. He's too gorgeous for this. Turn around, punch him in the dick.
Me and my big mouth.
At least they let them have breaks, though, right?
Yeah. Thanks for the help, Mia.
Oh, stop moaning, will you? If you keep being horrible to me, I won't share any of my riches with you when I'm a millionaire.
Ugh, not that again. Still, I guess it's good to have a dream. One of these days, we're gonna get our hands on a whole pile of treasure, and then we can wave this lousy place goodbye.
You don't want to tell him how much I've had in my coin purse this entire gameplay.
Forget a pile. I'm not gonna stop till I've got myself a mountain.
But first things first, we gotta find something to eat. Huh. If we had wings, we could fly away from here. We could go wherever we wanted.
What are you, 5? You won't be flying anywhere on an empty stomach. Know what I think when I look at that thing?
I was literally thinking the same thing. Like, you're just watching this thing and I'm like, dude, that's got meat on it. They don't show it, but definitely is what they did. Mia? So, this is the, like the priest said, Eric used to live here with his wee sister, slaving away for the Vikings. Looks like they had a tough time of it. His sister's name was Mia, was it not? This shack must have been their home, if you can call it that. Go on, laddie, try touching the root again. Maybe it'll show us a bit more of their past. Okay. I don't know why Rab's not here. This is really awkward, doing Rab's voice. Also the Tyrant? Tyrant? I don't remember that one.
Hey, you. Tough day? Huh?
The one you beat in Heliodor is Hendrik. And the hero. Oh, that fella! Okay.
Just something I picked up on today's raid. No birthday's complete without a present, right? Happy birthday, sis.
How would you know?
Is this the best you can do? A rusty old necklace? Honestly, Eric, you need to try harder.
What the
What
fuck?
I really wanted was the red orb of Heliodor. Word is, it's a ruby the size of my head.
It is.
Huh. Well,
Totally didn't Google them.
Special powers. They say that whoever wears it will find gold at their fingertips wherever they go. It's probably just talk, but it seemed about right for a little money grubber like you. I guess you'll just have to put it on and find out if... What the... Where did you get that from?
I don't know. It was a copper coin a minute ago, but as soon as I touched it, it...
Oh shit.
Oh, works! I can actually turn stuff into gold! Ridiculous! This is the best present ever!
It literally solves all of our problems.
Oh, wow!
Okay. Well, there's clearly more. Stop doing this. Tell me more.
You've been at it again, huh?
What's the matter, Eric? Jealous of my treasures? Tell you what, if you ask me really, really nicely, I'll let you have one.
I could take any of these. I'm a master thief.
Let me see now. Perfect.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Wait, you didn't, did you? Mia, this isn't right.
Yeah, I suppose it is a little small. I forget how greedy you are.
No.
Seriously, Mia, it's not funny. This has to stop.
Hey! There's no need to shout. And anyway, you're the one that gave me this thing.
Okay.
Ugh.
I mean, I feel bad for the seagull, but also that they were gonna eat it, so you know. It's gonna die either way.
Okay, I get it. I guess I have been getting a little carried away. Just stop looking at me like that, will you?
I'm sorry I lost my cool, okay? It's just...
No, it's fine. I'll stop turning stuff into gold. For now. Huh? Why won't it...
What's wrong?
The necklace... It won't come off.
Come on, Mia, stop fooling around.
I'm serious. I can't get it off. What's happening now? I didn't do anything, I swear.
I mean, you tried to take it off.
Don't move.
Shit.
Damn it! What the hell's going on?
It's a cursed object.
I'm turning to gold. Help me.
Mia, hang on. Damn it! What do I do? What do I do?
Eric, help me. Oh, Eric.
Stop!
So fucking dark. Just watch her die in front of you like that.
My poor boy.
So I'm going to read that out loud now. I wonder if you put a ball bearing in her mouth and blew through her nose, would she sound like a whistle? Well, I guess we'll never know. We can't test the theory. She ain't here no more. Fucking Christ. The Yggdrasil root sways silently in the icy breeze. Alan holds his hand out, but nothing happens.
It was all my fault. After what happened, I ran away. I wanted to leave this place. To leave my past behind. I asked around about the necklace on my travels and finally found out what it was. I'd given my sister a cursed relic.
Hell yeah, you did.
I wanted to forget who I was and what I'd done. So I threw myself into any adventure that came along, and before I knew it, I was living as a thief.
Sounds like a better life than what you were having.
The guy who called himself the Seer.
Seer.
He told me to go after the orb. That if I did, I'd meet the Luminary somewhere deep underground. And that if I helped him, I'd finally be forgiven. At first, I didn't believe a word of it. Kind of circles I was moving in, you learn pretty quickly not to trust anyone but yourself.
And even then.
But sure enough, I went after the orb, I wound up underground, and I met you.
And you got the red orb.
Memory, laddie. It's back.
Hell yeah, we got our boy back.
It is. Thanks to you guys. Guess I've been kind of a pain these last few days, huh? I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Dude, it's been a month.
Who knows if I'll ever find the forgiveness the Seer promised me. But everything else he said came true. Maybe that will too.
She ain't there.
You saw it, right? The statue my sister turned into was right here. If this Gildigger guy is collecting all the gold he can get his hands on, maybe he took her too. I heard those golden goons saying he's holed up in a castle north of here. I'm gonna get Mia back if it's the last thing I do.
Then it looks like we're all headed the same way. After all, we've got some Sniffelheimers to rescue, right?
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Thanks again, you guys. It's good to be back.
Yay! We got Eric back right before the adverts start. So we're probably gonna have to sort Eric's character builder out. Oh my god, that's gonna take fucking for ages probably. Now that his memory is restored, Eric remembers all the skills he used to know. Right. Hey, Eric, my boy. All right, Eric rejoins your party again after the above sequence of events. The only difference is that he now has his previous character builder available. So we need this. Eric, 182. Apparently in this definitive edition, you also find out how Eric lost his memories at some point. Well, yeah, that's already happened, Hugs. You might have missed it. You might have joined us just after that happened. So the interlude between Act 1 and Act 2 isn't in the original release. And what it is that Eric is in like a holding cell. Oh, you did? Okay, I wasn't too sure. But yes, they already did all that. Eric was in a holding cell and he made friends with a squid, essentially. And it turned out to be the Seer. And she was like, I can get you out of this, but you have to give something in return. And it was his memories, basically, about why he was there. Okay, heel slime, correct. I was like, what's a squid? It's like, what's the word I'm looking for? I know it's a slime. What type of slime? It's a heel slime. It's a type of heel slime. Right. For the time being, you might not get much use out of him compared to the others. You also might fill out from scratch if you choose to use him. Let me have a look at what my character builder guide says about him in Act 2. That's a hero, Eric. Act 2. Get sticky fingers. Increased stealing is very nice for him. Get nastier knives. Okay, so we're going to be doing quite a bit. So it's probably all knife type stuff. Ooze bruiser, probably. Let's do that for a start. Oh, that's a boomerang. I already need to take that away. Don't want that. Why is... So knives is only that. That's fine. I can go and reset that in a minute. Sleeper hit. Critical chance, please. Cobra strike, yep. Victimizer. Are we doing the dual wielding with him? I think we were, weren't we? Hang on, let me double check. Get dual wielding. Okay, let's... Yep, that's right there. Cool. Get that. What's in there? Assassin stab. An attack on an enemy's weak point that can sometimes kill them instantly. Well, we'll see. Persecutor. Didn't really like sleeper hit, so we can leave that alone for a second. So half inch with dodge. Deftness is going to help with theft. And again. Dodgy character I do remember, because that doubles how many of you are on screen. Divide, that was in the last bit as well. Yep. And then it's up into here, isn't it? Which looks like it's locked. I don't want to use boomerang stuff is the thing. Oh, we got stuff down here as well. Oh, I guess this is all still locked. These are swords. So we've got some knife things here. Swords here. Okay. And then I guess this is more theft type stuff, which I can't access just yet. So we'll get agility anyway. We'll make him faster. It's not going to harm us at this point. I can always reset later. Surprise! 10 bonus skill points. Good, thank you. They're always handy. I don't want sword stuff. I do want that though. Don't I? Hang on. Act 2, get sticky fingers, increase stealing, get nastier knives. Yeah, I think these are all things that I can't get just yet. I think I have to wait. That's knives as well. Fuck it. Let's get some shitty boomerang skills to open this. Oh, there's another dodge chance. Go on then. As we're here. Assassin stab, go on. Yeah, it looks like we can get everything that we had previously. So we'll just do that. And then if there's anything I don't like later, we can get it. And we can reverse things. But it looks like I need these. So we'll do that for now. Stop saying everyone has skills that they can use. I'm not interested right now. I just wanted Eric to get his shit back. It doesn't say anything about his gear, I don't think. Yeah, it takes a little bit longer before we can unlock everything. I recommend holding off on assigning any SP, but if you really want to use him, you can. No, at least he's there. Like, if I have to swap someone out, I can. Right. So let's go. I'm gonna head over here. There is something down here. Let's fight the bear while I'm here as well, because I'm not sure if I fought one of these yet. I don't remember. Ursa Major. It wasn't that major in the long run, was he? Jesus Christ. Alright, I know there's a chest. What we got? Ooh! Snowfield Styles. Fenrir Fangs, Ice Claws, and Avalanche Axes. Okay. These are all great weapons in general, but the unfortunate thing is that they are simply too many enemies resistant to ice. Yeah. So we don't need them right now. Unless you know that the enemy has a weakness to it. Okay. So it looks like it's never going to be relevant. But at least I have them. Right, it's getting another fight while I'm here. I can keep reading the guide. Oh. Okay. That's fine. I can scroll down then. Oh, apparently there is a Tockle up here as well. I think I do remember going off to do some Tockle quests offline. So we might have done a few of those behind the scenes. Because I don't consider them as part of the main game, so I don't really want to force you through old-ass Dragon Quest shit. Right. Oh, we got a pirate's hat. Cool, thanks. Twisted Talons, I'll take it. All right. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Tuck, tuck, tuck. You've clocked me, haven't you? Please don't eat me. I don't taste very good, I don't think. Just act like you never saw me. Just a second. You're the luminary, aren't you? Oh, praise the one who controls the clocks. But what am I waiting for? The password I found is... You'll never know because they didn't make any for some fucking reason.
Okay. I think I need that one for the thing I'm in the middle of.
There are more Tockles out there. Don't forget to find us.
Okay. You're on. I got you, kid. Mini medal. Hello. I needed that. Thanks. Cheers. Okay. And then I don't think there's anything else up here. So we got a dungeon we're going into now. What time is it? It's almost 6. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't have anywhere to be. So at the very least, we're going to finish off this section of the story. Because I did make you sit through a lot of side quest stuff. So I just want to quickly... Alright, door to the east and the west, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm only really concerned with following the map in that case. So we are... Now, I remember this being a particularly overtly complex dungeon. So like, it's got a billion doors and everything looks the same. Hi, guys. Ooh, well, we definitely won't have one of these in our bestiary. So we'll let them get on with that. Jesus Christ. 230? You're not allowed to do... that's my job. Doing like 200 odd damage. Get him, Hendrik. I mean, I know it's a golem, but Jesus Christ.
Your time has come.
Hell yeah. Gold nuggets. Okay. So we're allowed through this one. That door is locked. Okay. So we need to go around. Oh no! There's a kitty cat! Someone turned a kitty cat to gold. I don't like that. And this takes us upstairs. Okay. And that's blocked off. It's got treasure in it! For fuck's sake. Oh, and a puppy! No! Don't love that. Don't love that. Don't love that. Hello. What's this? Oh. Cool, thanks. Cool. Just randomly got some casino tokens. Okay, now we go back down. And where does that take us? Ah, so maybe we can open this from this side now. Okay, so that's unlocked. That was the side entrance. Yeah, I probably haven't had one of you in the bestiary either, so we'll fight one of you. Get him out of the way. I remember being in here for some time when I originally played it. Ah, man! Look at the fucking size of that rabbit. Look how big this rabbit is! Holy fuck! It's massive! Imagine getting that from in your Easter basket. Jesus Christ. Open. Right, so we're going round. We'll ignore you. E locked. Oh, okay. A horse? That's a bit more reasonable. That seems like the right size. That fucking rabbit, though. More casino tokens. Alright, I don't need to fight you. You're fine. Okay. There's the old grandma from the Golden Girls. I'm glad she's got a place in the world. Right. Are we allowed to open this one now? Right, so let's unlock that one so we have direct access. That's from the other side. Okay, so we need to do the same thing over here. Oh, however... There's another treasure chest there. Fuckers. What was that? Hello? What are you? Hi. You a type of mimic? Penny pinchers. Whoa, okay. Alright, well they didn't take a lot. I was expecting a bit more. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go down here. Hey, treasure chest. Hello. Fucking pull out in front of me like that.
Accept your fate.
I was hoping the golem would have a specific, like a new cool name.
The great Sylvando grows even greater.
But it's just a gold one. I'm like, okay. Sad. What's this? Gilt gear. Gold circlets. Okay, so that's a accessory. And I just want to... Oh, that's unlocked. Where does that go? What's this? Aha! That's that treasure chest from earlier. Royal Ruby, let's go! Got it. And then... Just trying to figure things out. Okay. So windy. So which way do I want to go? Oh, I still haven't been able to unlock that side. Okay, so we'll head back up. Now, did we didn't go... Which way did... No, this was locked, wasn't it? So we did go this way. Was there another... So I went... Ah. I think I didn't go down this way. Yeah. And then we can open that. Yeah, there we go. Gold golems are classic monsters in Dragon Quest. Well, anything is really. Most of them are. I just really like the localization, like joke names of the variants for things. And it, you know, in some cases, like Brollygagger is still like one of my favorite names for a monster. In Dragon Quest. You know, the slime's a classic as well. And they don't get particularly interesting names, but why? Oh, I can pilot you? Interesting. I'm going to go and unlock the door first. What does that allow me to do? Like, presumably break something, right?
You shall not prevail.
Smash a wall. Okay. We've got... Hang on. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Is this new? Is this new? Is this different? I don't think I've been here. It's actually a penny pincher. Oh, shit.
I'm ready for anything.
But yeah, golden golems were like a big piece of the story in Dragon Quest Builders 2 as well, if I recall. I know golems were, but I think it turns to gold at the end of the story. It's very sad. Right, yeah, I've definitely not been here. And you trying to trick me. It's just as well we're super powerful and it doesn't matter. Jade, just hit it once. Thank you. Don't waste your...
We win again.
Don't waste your MP on anything else. Oh, don't we have... Hang on. Nose for treasure. Oh my god, there's 8? That's not what I was thinking of, though. Do we have some other ability that I've forgotten how to get to? Probably do. No, fuck it. It's gone. Okay, so we got casino coins. Oh, we're on our way. Well, maybe I do want that golem then. I want to know what it does. I don't remember if I rode one or not so far, which I don't think I have. Did I? Okay. You still there? Okay, let's go. Can you come up the stairs with me? Oh, look at this. Punch. We're gonna need that at some point. Let's go. This is great. Okay. I don't remember this at all. Is it for this? Not quite. Okay. It's fine. You can use it to get people out of the fucking way, though. Yeah, they all run away. This is great. See, I feel like I should be able to get all that shit out the way. But obviously not. What's this? Who's here? Oh, we've got the soldier. Okay, we can open that. At least I don't have to get off to open doors. Just let him fucking go. Okay. Alright, let's get my tokens. Okay. At least we can still get into fights. Get a bit of experience while we're here. Oh, that one's another one. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't need casino tokens. I'm good. For quite a while. Ooh, a love potion. Those are handy. They're good to have. Okay. Let's go. And then, yeah, see this? Holes in the floor. I think I need them. Oh! Okay. So where does that take me? Aha! I don't think I've finished this one. Yeah! Because there's the treasure chest. Gold bar! Hello! Oh, there's a door back there. I wouldn't have known that. It doesn't show it on the map. This won't budge. Fine, be that way. Oh, now I've got to go all the way around again. Right, that one opens. Oh. Why are you a golem? I'm not. I'm stood on a golem. Welcome in, Destuin. I'll show you once we get out of the fight. We defeated one and it became a mount. Yeah, we're not...
Not bad.
Oh my god, we're level 50. See? We're riding him. He's a good boy. He's a trusted horse. I don't need tokens. Why am I doing this? It is a great place to farm money, yes. Not that I think I need that much. I know I had a lot that I used in the casino originally. But I'm still doing kind of alright. Right, you're fine. Where are we going now? Where's this leading us? Does this take me back to somewhere I need to go? I don't know where I'm going. I'm so lost. Aha! That's the hole we fell through. So, are the other two helpful? Like that one? Or are they time wasters? Is the one a time waster? I'm gonna have to find out. Yeah, I've just had 2 Yggdrasil leaves. Alright, that one won't let me fall through. That's weird. Okay. Well, never mind. Seems I've been everywhere, so maybe this isn't as bad as I thought it was. Treasure chest. 4 phials of Sage's elixir. Good. She's here. She doesn't look very happy.
Mia?
Oh, I'm a pirate again. Good.
Call me that again and you'll regret it. I haven't been Mia for a long time. The name's Gildiga.
Okay.
Wait. You're...
Yes, well done. I'm the big baddie. It was all me. Gold fever, stealing all the statues. Me, me, me. What's the matter, dear brother? Aren't you happy to see your little sister doing so well for herself?
She seems mad about something.
What are you doing out of your cage? I wasn't planning on having my men bring you here till later.
You ungrateful little shrimp.
You have every right to hate me, Mia. I hate myself for what I did to you. But the Vikings, the fever? Why would you do all this?
Oh, questions, questions. Always with the questions. Fine. If you're so desperate to know, then I'll tell you. It all began
because I'm a villain in an anime and I have plenty to say.
And the Lord of Shadows went to visit a certain lucky girl.
What is it with villains and thrones and monologues? Oh wow, he like came directly here after fucking us up.
Poor child. Forced to slave away in poverty, in cold, in hunger. Abandoned by your parents, by your guardians, by your brother. Your young heart overflows with greed, with rage, with despair.
How? She's dead.
You will make a splendid
Probably.
addition to my world of darkness.
We know they're not actually dead. They're trapped.
I am mortal. Mordegon, Lord of Shadows, ruler of all Erdrea. Come, child, drink of my power and be reborn.
Welp. No! No! It's like she was just perfectly made to be a bad person and just needed to not have Eric around.
What did that monster do to you?
Monster? He's not the one who left his sister to rot all alone in a cave. Thanks to that monster, I'm here today. Thanks to him, I have all the gold, all the power I ever wanted, and more.
So she became Midas, cool power. Yeah, that's literally, she has a cursed necklace. She can't take it off and everything she touches turns to gold.
And work them all to the bone.
Ah, so you really did turn the chief and his men into your slaves. What's happened to you?
I feel like that's justified, personally.
Do you really think you deserve to know? After all you've done, I'll show you what you deserve.
Okay, well, none of us are turning to gold, so you clearly suck at this job. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. It wasn't for us. Look at this fucking badass thing, though.
I've thought about you every day for the last 5 years.
Except when I lost my memories and it was great.
It was the only thing that kept me going. It's all my fault.
She's an armadillo. I thought she was like a big wolf, but you could be right.
Which means
It's been a couple years since I last saw her, so...
I have to take you down.
Now you decide to play the hero? You're too late.
She looks like a Digimon.
Or your pathetic
Armadolf, maybe.
Why can't you
Yeah, she straight up looks like a Digimon.
I don't need a brother or a hero or anyone. You're worthless to me, but you'll be worth your weight in gold.
Oh, she's kind of neither of those things. She's like a... She howls, so she's like a wolf.
Let's go.
But she got horns on her back. I don't know what that would be. Okay, fine. This is a boss fight, so we're not allowed to automatically do this. We have to follow orders. Okay, so what are we going to do here?
Accept your fate.
I mean, yeah, obviously. Ah, we got some pep. What have we got? Roaring tirade requires both parties. Unleashes a shockwave that assails all enemies. It's not a group, it's one. Oh, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. It's gotta be done. I hope you brought your blunt weapons. They're gonna be after we're done. Okay, that's fine. Right, so... That's all enemies, right? We don't want that. Oh, pep up! I could get instantly pepped and do another one. No, it's fine. Unbridled Blade. That's our go-to. Sylvando doesn't need to heal anyone just yet, so that's Amore, please. Okay, that's fine. Alright, what do we do? What are we doing here? All but impenetrable defense stance that can deflect enemies' desperate attacks. I'll do immense defense. Continue with the ridiculous onslaught. We can probably take another hit. That's fine. Jade, my darling. Revamp, please. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Well, that causes some problems. Never mind. We'll just carry on. I wonder how long that lasts. Oh, Jade's back. Okay. So now, my sweet darling, as there's so many of us, could I, multi-feet on the Gildernauts. Just to get them out of the way. Then we're on the hero again, so... Oh, we can do it. Yeah, we'll do a quad slash. Get the other guy out of the way. Yeah, now we'll do a hustle dance. There we go. Now everyone's fine. Oh, is there not something that's specifically for metal monsters that he has? I don't think there is. Parallax then. Oh, parallax works. Okay. Let's do a hip drop. Just to see. Only in swords, damn it. That's nobody then. Because I don't train in that. Fucking unbridled blade. She's still stunned. Jesus Christ. Doesn't connect so often. Well, maybe it will. Is that it? Did we get... Oh, nice one, Hendrik.
Victory!
Yeah! Oh my god. Look how much fucking gold you get. 30,000.
Diligence is its
Christ.
own reward.
Right, Hendrik's level 50. No, we're all right. Corsair's cap. Okay, thanks. Cheers. I'll take that. That was a fast boss fight. They kind of all are at this stage. They're not particularly challenging and I am over leveled.
Are you two all right?
The poor wee thing's lost control of her power. If we can't stop her, gold fever's going to spread like wildfire.
Oh no, what are we going to have to do? We're going to have to kill a child? Or is this the real boss fight?
I can't let that happen. This is all my fault. I'm sorry, Mia. I have to end this.
Oh shit. You couldn't have gotten out the cool knife that I've actually given him.
Help me.
Should we just awkwardly leave them there? Like, what are you gonna do, Eric? What are you gonna do, Eric? Hang on, no, it's just me. What are you gonna do? What are we doing here? What's the plan, fella? What's going on? Eric is readying himself to launch a final decisive strike against Gildigger. He doesn't look too happy about it. Stop him from going ahead with his plan? Yeah. You can't take it off is the problem, Death Twin. She tried to remove it and that's what turned her to gold originally.
I can't do it. She's my kid sister. I have to try and save her.
I'll do it. I'm the luminary. So I've probably got something up my sleeve that's better for this. Here we go. Oh, is he going to be able to break through? Problem.
No! Get back! You'll be...
Oh, shit. Fucking get him!
I'm sorry, Mia.
Why? Why can't we go back to how things used to be? When we'd fight and laugh and fight some more? When all we had was each other. We didn't need money. We didn't need anything. I don't care how poor and cold and hungry we were.
Same, Plat. Same.
I don't need this.
It's a shame they don't do bloopers at the end of the game. She broke the curse! We need to start our own dev team. I'll get right on it. I can draw, kind of. Okay, why is she asleep now? Nothing's happened. Get the fuck up! New party member? Between us, we can voice all of the characters. That'll save some money. It will. I'll get DW in because he's pretty good at accents as well.
A vessel for a power beyond human understanding. It has taken a terrible toll. We must let her rest. But do not fear, my child. Her life is not in danger.
Well,
in time, she will recover.
I don't know, man. Some fellas turned up to take away a fully grown man from you and you didn't stop that happening. So I feel like she technically could be in danger here. Like anyone could just come and grab her at any point.
I owe you.
You do?
Mia owes you.
Yeah.
Here. You should have this.
I mean, it's ours. It's not mine.
The seer told me that if I helped the Luminary, I'd find forgiveness. Guess he knew what he was talking about, huh? We'd better make a move. Mia's safe here for now, which is good, because I've got things to be getting on with. Like helping
No,
you
it basically, if I'd said no, it would have just done nothing. That happens a lot in Dragon Quest. It makes you feel like you have a choice, but you don't. Having found forgiveness at last, Eric gets a new lease of life. New panels have been unlocked in his character builder, which is the stuff I was talking about earlier. Yeah, the only time in this Dragon Quest where you can say, no, and it genuinely gives you a different outcome, is when you tell the mermaid, no, your husband's gonna be on his way, when in actual fact he died forever ago. Like, you can outright just lie to her, and it's a completely different, sadder cutscene, and you lose a bit of loot from not doing it, basically, and doing it the right way. But otherwise, when you're given a yes-no, more often than not, when you say no, someone will reply angrily and it'll ask you the question again, or it'll just make you stand in place until you just select it again and say yes instead. Dragon Quest isn't that advanced. It doesn't allow actual choices very commonly. Right, so what are we doing? Head for Arborea. Okay, so we've gotten to the end of this segment. I already did the fight. After the battle, Gildigger will drop a Corsair's cap, which can also be attained by the Golden Breeches. It's a rare item, okay. Okay. And then it gives me a bunch of stuff to consider for building his character. Try again, Dragon Quest said menacingly. Basically, yes, it's almost... when Veronica was in the team, she would be like really passive-aggressive. She's usually the one that should be like, what do you mean? I can't believe that you'd say that. Now, are we going or not? And it would just be like, okay, yeah, we'll go, Veronica. I'm sorry. All right, so... I think next is... It is actually to go to... Oh, no, wait. There's a little more. What are we doing here? Is this important? Is this stuff I can do off screen so that you don't have to see it? No, there is something else. Okay, so... What time is it now? It's gone 6. We've been on for 3 hours. I love Lena's voice acting because it's so expressive. Veronica was the voice of reason, absolutely. I'm not expressive. I'm just doing my job. That's not true. I try. Well, this is the thing, is you don't get to see it very often, right? Because you don't get to watch a voice actor doing what they do. But a lot of... When I see other people doing voice acting, sort of like saying Critical Role, if you're watching Matt Mercer, obviously I'm not telling everyone to be as good as Matt Mercer, but you have to be really good to do a voice, you kind of have to almost become that role, so that you carry yourself differently. So like, you know,
when you're a little shy kid, you know, and the way children talk, they keep talking and they don't really have punctuation and they just say and a lot, and then and there's a lot of umming and ahhing in what they do, and you close in because you become a smaller kid and you're trying to become breathless to sound like a child. But then if you're a bit more of a noble character, you know, you're a bit more like Hendrik. And you have to announce everything from your actual chest, and it needs to come out, and you have to be really thoughtful in the way that you say things. You really do have to use your whole body to do voice acting. It's so much more tiring than people realize. Because yeah, I could just sit here and sort of do an accent here or there, but it's still primarily my voice, and it's just not the same. And that's not what I like to do. I mean, a lot of the reason I do voices is because I used to read books for kids quite a lot when I was younger. So they would... I found that they would always have a lot more fun if I just... if you actually put all of your effort into it. If that makes sense, that's why I do that. It's because kids taught me that they want you to become a thing because it's more fun. You stand up more as Hendrik. Yeah, you do. You really sort of like, it's a full body performance and you have to be really rigid in everything. And he has a specific turn of way that he says things as well. Whereas like Eric, I can never quite get right because I can't, his accent it's not all over the place. It's just really hard to pinpoint. And I know it's because it's meant to be, you know, Snifelheim is based on sort of like,
like the Netherlands. So it's got that sort of the kind of accents that you find in that area of the world, but it's also Bostonian. And there is like a precedent for that in the real world, but it's really hard for me to put in, but I can put in the same kind of energy that he would give, and that's usually what it is. It's just about putting the right energy into something, or just really badly doing an accent like I do with Rab. Right, I'm trying to decide, are we heading into the next area? Or are we calling it quits and we'll go back to this next week? Because in the next area there is another boss fight, but I don't know if it's important for the story. But it does lead us towards Arborea, which is where we're trying to go and get Veronica and Serena back. Because I've got a bit more in me. But I realize it is getting on in time. We can. I think we'll do a little bit more. We'll do a little bit more. I want to see what's up. We do need to have a look at. Oh yeah, I've got to do a bit of admin first, though, don't I? Shit. It's so hard to decide. Yeah, I've got to do some admin because I want to go and do some character builder shit, and I don't want to have to run you all through that at the same time whilst trying to figure out if there's like some other things I need to go and pick up. So we'll call it quits for today, and we'll come back to this next week, I think is what we'll do. So yeah, if we head to Just Chatting and give that, let me switch over on my main screen so I can actually see you. So yeah, so we've got an Eric back Eric is now back on the team. So we got almost everyone. We just got the girls to go and collect the twins, Veronica and Serena. And so we're almost all back together again. So yeah, so thank you everybody for coming along today. It's been lovely having your company on this beautiful day. Do you know, that's another reason I should head out instead of continuing streaming, because the weather is still beautiful and I haven't been out in it at all this weekend, and it might be kind of nice now that like the sun's starting to go down. It'll be a little bit cooler. I think I'm going to go for a quick walk. So that's what I'm going to do for the evening. So yeah, just a quick reminder on the schedule for people who weren't here earlier. So I will be posting this in the Discord, but the schedule will be changing from next week slightly. And I will explain this in the post in Discord. Actually, yeah, don't forget, if you're not already part of the Discord and you would like to come and hang out with us, it's the best place to be when I'm not live, because that's when I do all the updates and all the schedule posts so that you can, keep an eye on them. You don't have to worry about them and not knowing about any changes. And we're all talking about like Monster Hunter at the moment, and we're going to be talking a lot about the Switch 2 in the next couple of weeks as well. Months, sorry. So please come and hang out there. And yeah, so starting next week on Wednesday, I will be doing 2 streams because I will not be at work. So from 3 p.m. So this is something that I'm going to try and keep a solid. At 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. is going to be my normal thing, hopefully, on Wednesdays. We'll be going back to Entropy Center, so I'll be doing some more puzzles and trying not to get confused in the same place for just like 50 minutes. But we'll be doing a second stream on Wednesday from 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. and we're going to be trying out a new game. We're going to be coming into a game that will be releasing on Tuesday, which is South of Midnight, which is a sort of action adventure kind of game set in the deep south of America. So it's set during sort of like a I know like a hurricane occurs while it's there, which I mean, I imagine that will be quite familiar to some Americans who remember Hurricane Katrina and the effects of that. So it sort of covers that kind of thing, but from a deep South perspective. And I think it looks really neat, and I would really love it if you could all come along for that. After that, the next stream will be on Saturday, which might be more of that, but I haven't fully decided on that yet. It's currently written down as Dragon Quest, but it's not Dragon Quest. It'll either be more Entropy Center or more South of Midnight, but most likely South of Midnight. And then Sunday again will be doing Dragon Quest. So, but yeah, don't worry if that sounds all complicated. If you go to my schedule panel on Twitch, that'll keep you updated on everything, and I will be posting it in the Discord as well. So cheers everyone for being here. We should probably, I haven't raided in forever. Let's see if there is anyone live to go and hang out with. Anyone that I know is another thing, because I probably have a bunch of people that I'm, you know, sort of aware of, but not necessarily that I know myself. I don't want to see Baldur's Gate 3. That's all spoilers. What's Quinny up to? Shadow Heart's Covenant again? Ooh, that could be interesting. Oh, I don't know who to pick. Should we go? Yeah, fuck it. We'll go see Quinny. Let's go see Quinny. Quinny is a streamer that likes to play a lot of retro games. They usually play emulated versions of older system stuff. They are playing Kingdom Hearts Covenant. Not Kingdom Hearts. Shadow Hearts Covenant at the moment. I think they've been going through the series. So let's go say hi to them. We still don't have a raid call over here. So all I'm going to say is just say hi. Just say hi from me specifically. Let's go say hi to Quinny. Quinny's really just like a really funny streamer as well. They don't use a camera, but like the way they express themselves, like everything they say is fucking gold. Just so hilarious. And she's always so knowledgeable about like old games as well. So if you want to like, I don't know, info dump, if you want to share a special interest when it comes to like PS2 games, PS1 games, loads of stuff, she knows what she's talking about and she'll be so into it. So yeah, let's go see Quinny. But that's going to be it from me. So cheers from being here. And I will see you again on Wednesday. Have a good Sunday, folks. Bye-bye.